Okay. Streamer and chat's awesome. Hi, Icy Fire. I hadn't actually said hello to you yet. My back has been like fucking annoying the last few days. I have the sound at 25. Okay. Hi, Ranmu. Hi, Pixel. Okay. Let's start. Hi, Elder. Elder, I have a question for you. Nothing too big, nothing too serious. What the hell was going on at 4 a.m. Central? 4:15 Central. 4:15. Go away. I'm not here. Elder, could you elaborate? Could you explain on that? I was getting an old message. I still don't understand. Hi, Logitech. Hello, hello. The Lind, Ranmu, Slap-a-Lind. Dip, Pixel, Logitech, Elder. I'm late. Just getting an old message. Air. Name of song from yesterday? Parisu, did she pay taxes? She did. Hi, Parisu. Let's start stretching. Hi, North Prince. Chat, do this. This is a fun song. Today's Saturday, right? Hi, Dibby. Good night. You're going to bed? You're a fun song? What the heck? Rest well, Dibby. I did fucking nothing yesterday. I did just a little bit of Monhun. And then we did, VR chat with Core. And fuck, I just fell asleep instantly. Doing a quick hunt, then yeah, Bedge. Okay. Thank you, gamer. Hope you get a gem. Watch, they already have like 12. And they're like, I just need a tail spike. Please stop giving me gems. That would be tragic. I've never seen that happen where it's like you need something common. Well, maybe on like one hunt. But like, I've never had like 12 gems and I need singular tail spike or something like that. Herbivore Carapace. Hi, Koyo. Where was I? Oh yeah, lunges. Hi, Ranmu. One of my favorite things to do is to, because Koyo used to work in, like, real estate, I love sending him, like, just the worst things from real estate, from, like, bad house showings or bad house designs. And I sent him a door. I don't even know how to explain this. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. It's so offensive. Open link. Where did that open this? Can I open this here? I have no idea where this... Oh, here it is, here it is. Alright, guys. It was disgraceful. Look at this. Look at this fucking door. This is gonna show, right? Look at this fucking door. Who decides this is a good idea? I hate this thing so much. Anytime I come across something like that, I send it to Koyo. The last thing I sent him was, it was the front door. It was a front door that was, like, double doors. And the left was, like, a standard area where it was, like, you know, padded, you would leave your shoes. The right immediately starts going into stairs. So if you open the right door and come into this house, you'd, like, be stepping onto stairs that was, like, potentially 1 foot down, 4 feet down. And it was just like, holy shit, that's gonna get somebody killed. Morning, Lynn. Your brain can't comprehend what I'm currently doing. Hi, Techno. They thought they were cooking. Find that one guy that just shits all over homes with poor builders not meeting code. They work in real estate? What a coincidence. I work in fake state. They used to. They haven't for a while. Which, when they stopped, I was kind of happy for them at first because their boss is crazy, but, like, manageable crazy. But I kind of just feel like his mental well-being when he got better not being around her. Free real estate. For a second, I thought this is a VR chat world. We need to do lunges. I'm, like, completely distracted. It's a fucking door, alright? Even has a weenus. It's for homeowners whose dick is taller than them. Whoever's cooking, get them out of the kitchen immediately. I hate you too. Hi, Global. Not gonna lie, I love those Techno. There's lots of construction like that in Eastern Europe. She drove me batshit insane, straight up. Yoland, hi, Yoland. Hi, Techno. Koyo, I was telling Zuby about it this morning, but I finally closed out a game of Civ 7. I actually, like, despite doing... Hi, Zuby! Despite doing, like, 4 AI runs, I kept, like, oh man, I fucked this up so bad, I'm gonna reset. I finally closed one out with an economic victory this morning. Alright. Head pat stretch. Come here, you two. Zuby mentioned, Zuby hug, Zuby, hi Techno. Holy an economic victory and not Venice. Epic. I was playing Amina? Who did I start off as at first? I know I did Chola in the Exploration Age. Who did I do in the Modern Age? I don't remember who I did in Modern. The different changing civilizations is still weird to me. I'm not sure I like that, but... Is that a singular Ron move? It is. Carthage seems kind of meh. It was... I don't want to... Oh, it might have been Egypt. I think I started as Egypt. Then I went to Chola. And the third one, I have no idea what I did. I should. I don't remember what their benefit was, though. Bendy stretches. Economic win seems the most straightforward to me if I keep playing. Which, I mean, I will, you know, eventually, but maybe not right away. I want to learn Science Victory. For whatever reason, I never understood Science Victory in Civ 6. I was just always, like, really... Like, I knew the steps to it, I was just really slow at it. I think it was just because I was always bad at building production. I think with the changes to cities in Civ 7, I might be a lot better at it. I've never played any of these games, so sorry for the dumb question in advance. No. My knowledge of most Civ games. Science victory is just production speedrun, yeah? Isn't science just an arms race? Yes. So, in Civ 7 at least, you have military, culture, science, and economic. A science victory is like, send a rocket to space, you win. Oh, I thought domination was military. Are those different? In every age? Yes. Hold on. Military and domination are actually different? Okay. So is domination just you take out your enemies, and military is like you do the goals of... Okay, I did not know that. Please don't tell me you can't touch your toes. I can with my legs straight. It's a little hard. They bend a little bit. It doesn't show properly. My legs bend about this much when I get to my toes. You don't need to kill anyone for military victory. Just take a few cities in the last stage. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Give me my religious victory back. Economic and cultural victories seem a little bit like you have to compete for stuff. Yeah, I was concerned for a second. It is also a tracking thing, Prodiggity, where like I keep my legs straight when I'm bending over. But because of the way the tracking works, it has it's called IK tracking. It's trying to predict what my body's actually doing. So my tracker, it's on the side of my ankle about here. Then I also have a tracker. Oh, it's actually on my back right now. And so when I bend over like this, it's trying to think like, okay, this tracker here is rotating, and the trackers down here are like kind of shifting a bit. So it's trying to predict where my body would be for that. And so when I'm bending over doing this, even if my legs are straight, you'll start seeing my legs just go like this because it thinks that's what I'm doing. This is changed with more trackers. So if I had trackers on my knees, then it would know, oh, those aren't moving, so that can't be happening. Worst victories. Culture, I hate it. Thanks for squatting. Thinks you're squatting? Grinding for the civs that need that as a victory was not fun? Yeah, I bet it. I bet it was not. Where was I? We're at cami stretch. The cami stretch gets fucked up a lot in the IK. So I keep my legs totally straight for this one, right? But very often the lower I go, the legs start bending. They're not today, which is like, yay, good. This is actually pretty accurate to what I'm doing. The legs started to bend there. But there's been days like I'm bending forward and the legs just start going like this, and I'm like, that's not happening at all. I did all Civ victories and all Civ wonders. Then I called it for the achievements for levels. I ended up at like 47. See, I'm like, how the hell did I get 21? That seems way higher than I should be. Hi, Joe. Squats? We're at squats. Civ mentioned back to bed. Sleep well for Isu. Another week. I hadn't checked until just today. Another week of no time walking, so I'm like, ugh. I have 2 levels left on my hunter, and I don't care. Once you hit 30, you need to, like, look up the achievements and grind them. Blah. Hi, Jan. I just got back being able to Japanese squat. Goodbye, Western squat. I don't even know what the difference between those are. I know Slav squat. What is a Japanese squat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat foot versus on your toes. Oh, okay. Hi, Frisu. What did I do to you? Hi, Icy and Zuby. Hi, Jan. Where's my pot friend? You did nothing, Civ boring. I think Civ is really fun. Civ is like... ADHD the game of just one more turn. It's like there's always one more thing to do. It's just like, let me just do one more thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Octomage. Prodiggity. Talking about IK tracking again. Because my trackers are on my ankles, it can't detect ankle movements. So everything under the ankle is stiff. It will never change. You will never see me like adjust my ankle on this model unless I put my trackers on my foot. What this does is when I squat, when my legs go forward, angled, because it can't adjust for the ankles, my feet just go into the ground. That's a bot in it. You can tell it's not a bot because it's not after another pot friend. I knew that was the real Octomage. Hi, Octoheo. It's always me. Yeah. But I did pot friend? You did not do it just then. You did it like minutes ago. How long ago was it your pot friend? Where is your pot friend? I don't want to look too long for when you did pot friend. This one, 9:15. Oh, that one. Oh, but it didn't do it right. There's literally like 4 messages between us. I guess the question mark broke it. Yeah, the question mark broke it. It also had messages between that and octals, so normally a bot is pretty damn instant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that your bot or not, Octal? That was me. Told you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using bots, yikers. Are you serious, Risu? You think a bot in Twitch chat is okay? You have a lot of wrong takes, Risu. Katarino user muted. You have a lot of wrong takes, Risu. And some of them are preference. Some of them are like, I dislike Wind Waker, and it's like, all right, that's a taste thing. Go ahead. This one is just like, you're just wrong on that one. I saw a program that tracks my QR codes in a webcam. I don't really use VRChat, so I haven't tested it yet. Wait, what? It tracks QR codes in a webcam. Yeah, like Risu's tattoo take. Oh my god, Heiko. You are subjecting the chat to this Wind Waker slop map. Dude, everyone loves this map. You're weird. Zuby, my friend. My friend. I've seen this before. Like, early augmented reality used that. I haven't heard of this at all. What is my tattoo take? Do I have a tattoo take? Okay, so Frisu, this one is Zuby's super wrong taste take, where he doesn't like any tattoos. And that's like, okay, again, taste. If you don't like tattoos, fine. You print QR codes out and tape them to yourself? What? Okay, so you have a webcam and you like, instead of trackers, you have QR codes just like wrapped around yourself, and that is effectively the trackers? Cameras can track QR codes? Okay, that's, exactly. It's kind of like cheap motion cap. I want the Triforce tattooed on my left hand. As a very logical tattoo? Like, that's just straight out of the game, so it makes sense. Same. If I were to get a Legend of Zelda tattoo, the Triforce on the back of the left hand makes sense. I feel like there's another Legend of Zelda tattoo that I've thought of that's like, oh, that one like makes a lot of sense. Hi, Nuts. Euland is a game master now? Game master, huh? I've been wanting this since I was 8 years old and I first played Twilight Princess. 2, 3, 4. Euland cannot be a game master. He has never finished Master Quest. Be prepared to wear gloves to work all the time. Let's get our plank done. I feel like there's some jobs that wouldn't have that big of a problem with it. Master Quest is just a ROM hack, essentially. What are we at? 21? End at 24. I literally asked if it's okay to get tattoos on my hand, and my manager said it was fine. Well, keep in mind, managers will fucking lie. But I would think that one's fine. Not 1950, they don't care anymore. It depends on where you go. Hi, Devilgated. Oh yes, they do, trust me. My coworker has a tattoo on her finger. I'll let you imagine which one it is. I think it's very dependent on the manager, the location, and the place. It depends on where you work. Yeah. You know, if you were in corporate, you know, if you were an accountant, there's probably a lot more issue with tattoos there. If your job is to talk to bankers and convince them of loans for your company is not going to let you have a tattoo. Pretty sure if you work as a bank teller here, it wouldn't be okay. 1 minute down. Guys, I hate plinking. Straight back. It is straight! Look at how straight it is! You got this, thank you. May not be 1950, but upper management was born then. Gated. You mean you love it, right? No! No, I hate it. It's the worst. The worst part of my day. It hurts. It feels bad. Wait, there's a back? Where? Eyes away. Eekum. 2 minutes down. Welcome. Jan, hug. Hi, Jan, hug. 1 more minute. 50 more seconds. And I'm seeing you to continue doing it. Yeah, because it's good for you. 1 more hour. No. 40 more seconds. 20 seconds. I see you, North. 13. Yeah, fuck you, planking 55. What are you doing, Zoe? I have a timer. 30 more seconds. I have a clock to stare at. Hi, Gesturation. 20 more seconds. 15. Oh, damn it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh.
You did it.
I did it. Yeah, Zoe. Thank you, Octal. There, that looks like a heart. Butland joined at the right time for Butland. Hi, Boldier. And has become a ground Pokemon, switching it up. I have my OBS in front of me. And at the bottom right, it has a live time, so I can see that I've been live for 24 minutes and 45 seconds. And it's very easy to use that as a 3-minute timer. Hi, Foss. Euland, why are you laying on the ground? Get up already, there's monsters to hunt. I was laying on the ground, motherfucker. Because I just did 3 minutes of planking. And you know what, Foss? Let's do a little checkup for you. How's your planking been going? Then a month ago, you were like, I'm gonna start planking every day so I can just join on Yulin and flex on him with a 5-minute plank and just blow him out of the water when he barely does 3 minutes. How's that going? How's that going, Foss? Bitch. Yeah, sounds like you completely fucking forgot. Oh, so that's what you use for your stopwatch. Cutie North, you carded, bitch. Hi, Foss, did you get all those fish? On your feet, soldier, we are leaving. Going pretty good, I'm at 7 min already. Yeah? Sure. Yulin, why are you laying on the ground? Lay in my lap instead. Oh god, any day. Absolutely. You guys wait there. I'm going behind this tree. Calibrate. I did do a fishing zoovie uppers. Okay. Where are you? Right here. If Foss used a 3D model, planking wouldn't work, right? Like the chest would just touch the ground. Foss doesn't like having his... Okay. Foss doesn't like having his models in VRChat. Because they've been too historically easy to rip and steal. And Foss has put way too much effort to ever allow someone else to get their hands on those. And so... Getting Foss to upload his 3D models will warrant the response, over my dead body. I would love to see his models on VRChat, but I understand, you know, with the amount of time and effort he has put into those things, I completely understand his wanting to safeguard them as closely as he does. Hi, Ellie! Where was I? We need to turn this on. We can do this. We can do that. And then I press this thing here. Then I gotta wait 5 seconds. And we're walking. We're in BDO. Hi, Jan. LOL, hi, Ewan. So what you are saying is they have no model. They do, they just use public models. Oh my god, hi, Ellie. Ellie, hug. What a lovely greeting, thanks, cutie. Oh boy, walking time. Hi, Ellie, hi, Elle. You never do walking videos from Robocop. Only PDO in Minecraft. There's a fucking Robocop game? Yeah, I don't actually have a model. I just gaslit my way into making people think I model. Yeah, there's actually no model. He's just like literally drawing it in MS Paint as he games while moving. It's really impressive how fast he's able to draw and like move it around. What you guys don't know is he's actually like erasing the arms and redrawing them when he does things like wave at people. There's no model. He's just that fast. That's why he does that really high-pitched, shrill voice to distract you from the like the frames where you see the arm disappearing and reappearing, because he's just talking in such a high-pitched voice that you're just like, oh god, and you look at the mouth and not the arm. That's what that's there for. Such talent, never knew. It's so many talents, right? It's bitch. It's the drawing, it's the, you know, creation, it's the misdirection. Hi, Gail. Hi, Nenilai. Hey, you just got here. You're interested in the Robocop game? No. I mean, how easy would it be to make walking videos there? Ah. Gail subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. What next? They're a straight guy using a big titty humongous ass model. My worst take on the internet. I've got bad news for you, Furisu. Boss is... What the fuck is Foss? Does... Can depression define sexuality? Hi, Noodles! Mod RDC the streamer. Me for real. Got bad news for you, lol. Not even surprised. Hi, Gail Laitlin. What the fuck does that mean, actually? What, boss? Lol. You, it's too early to call me out. That wasn't even at you, Noodles. LOL. Damn, you got some updates since last time I seen you. I'm a straight guy. Fucking what? Huh? The Foss? I don't know. Should I talk about it, Foss? Is depression a sexuality? I see. I don't know how to word it. I don't know if there's a word for it. Not this again. Foss likes girls. Let's put it that way. I see RDC. What does RDC mean? Foss. I finally got my first Civ 7 victory. It was an economic victory. The new victory conditions are weird. I meant this giant tits and ass. Rolling death cradle? Oh, I see. Understandable. Hang on. Where did my chalice go? I'm the only one here. They both left. Oh, I saw Icy Fire say he'd be right back. I missed Ronmu saying they'd be right back. Ronmu, I completely missed it. All alone, Ewan. Work in progress. The tits are crazy. The tits are crazy. You guys... You guys should see them. I don't know how you're gonna see them. But you guys should totally check them out. Big 3-0. Hell yeah. Tits are crazy, Ewan based. Not all tits. A specific pair of tits, right? That is what I'm talking about right now. No, I finally finished the Civ 7 run. I feel like I can finally put it down and focus on Monster Hunter. I need to farm Gormagala. That's what I really need to do next to, like, round out my Gunlance set. Eland, I've sent you the little thing Darian is making for me. Nice, you beat it, GG's. Well said, Yuli. Oh boy. You didn't... Did you send me something? Have I sent you? No. Or maybe you did? I don't know, we have so many DMs. I feel like you talked about it. You might have shown it to me in a call. Well, Sadili, I asked, have I? Squish. Elon can't read, Sag, lucky. Oh, it's cute. I want a model like that. I got on the GD Skeptic list for it. But I don't think he's worked on that stuff in like 2 years. Already has streamer brain. What do you mean already? We're almost at 600 days. I think it's like, of course I have streamer brain. Boss, that feels so fucking crazy to me that I'm at 597. I still think of myself as like, you know, Koyo's been streaming for 5 years. You've been streaming for 5 years. I'm the new kid on the block that's been doing it for like 6 months. That's what I feel like. I know Masunia. Oh, and thank you. I can't do incline. I can't do incline till Tuesday. So I greatly appreciate it. Sorry I can't suffer for you. I am stuck on a flat surface for now until an electrician comes and adds an outlet without a GFI switch. I also feel like you're a kid always napping. Oh, you're resting the booty? So the treadmill, it's just flipping the GFI switch. It's just pulling too much power. And so what my dad wants to do is add an outlet just under the breaker box to plug the treadmill into that will it will be, instead of having like a 15 amp limit, it'll be like a 20 amp limit, so the treadmill shouldn't flip it, but like the treadmill shouldn't be flipping a GFI switch anyway. We've measured the wattage for the treadmills, and one of them was like 0.27 or 0.31. And then the one I like was drawing like 0.91, which is like 3 times higher. Something is leaking power in it. Have to get an electrician to run 220 to this room. But I might as well have them an outlet for the treadmill also. Holy. Yeah, it should not be pulling that much. But everybody's like, oh yeah, treadmills pull a lot. You typically want to keep them off the same breaker as other things. Typically you want to have them isolated, you know. And it's like, that's not the issue. It's pulling 3 times the other treadmill. This room needs its own AC. Thankfully, this room has its own AC. It used to be like a storage room in the basement. It kind of looked like a fucking bunker. But we've kind of turned it into a room. We cannot classify it as a room because it's got no windows. But I'm using it as one. Oh god. It's so nice. I wish I'd been in this room all the time we were in Missouri. But my first 5 years here, I was in a room upstairs, and it got so fucking hot up there. Just know, Ewan, you're missing Talena right now. There's nothing you can do about it. I watched her for like an hour and a half before I went live. I was hanging out there earlier. Furisu, I am legitimately like bummed out that the best time for her to stream overlaps with my stream time. Because I love Talena dearly. But that's when she has free time. She's been very busy with her family business. And it's like, oh man. Fitting that the hottie would be in the hot room. Alright, Buster. You could also watch them right now on the overlay. You know? Well, so here's the thing. I'd want to hear them, and I don't have my audio mixer set up. I still have a very lazy setup for my audio mixer. In that there is the mic volume, and then the desktop audio. What I really should do is... Well, even then... You need windows to consider a room? To consider it a bedroom? Yes. Welcome back. What I really should do is, on the audio mixer, have a mixer for VR chat, as well as one for, YouTube, specifically Firefox. And then if I wanted to watch somebody streaming while I myself am live, I'd open it up in a different browser. I don't even really want to do that, though. No pineapple. I guess, but isn't, like, very necessary? I mean, so it's not necessary for my uses, right, Jan? Like, I use this as a bedroom. I have a bed in here. This is where my PC is. This is where I spend 98% of my day. But if we were selling the house, we could not call this... 1, 2, 3, 4... We could not call this a 5-bedroom house. We would have to call it a 4-bedroom house. Because there's the master bedroom upstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs, and then 1 in the basement, and then this room. Bedrooms legally require egress windows? Yes. Hewlin, you gonna eat those crayons? No. I didn't get edible crayons. Yeah. Everyone eating my crayons. Hi, Proxy. God, thinking of eating crayons just makes me think of Proxy playing Final Fantasy XIV when the Pictomancer came out. He just had paint all over his mouth, and I was like, oh, I hate it. I just want to wipe his mouth so badly. Hi, Proxy. A Proxy. Wave. Hi, Mixie. At least I didn't crash last night. Oh, I crashed. Yes, Pineapple. I'm gonna sit on you. Really? Can we take turns sitting on each other? Paint around mouth, Clussy. No. I promise, no. Core did VR chat last night. We did some world hopping. I fell asleep real fucking quick. What were the worlds we went to? We went to S Market parking lot. There was nothing here. I then took them to the Tunic library, which was just like, oh, look, somebody took the library from Tunic and put it in here. And then we went to Luminescent Ledge. Apparently there was like a puzzle there and whatnot. I fell asleep. We were looking for the puzzle and I just fell asleep. Hi, Prox, Mussy. S Market was pretty cool. Got to act cool and hang out in a parking lot. That's the type of map, Octomage, that I just don't understand. We go there and I'm like, can we not go in? Sticks my head in the, the market. No, there's nothing in there. Why the fuck are we here? What are we doing? I guess it's like a nice picture world. To me, it's like, why would you ever hang out here? I want, like, couches and pillows. And, like, moving stuff around me to, like, hang out in. Promise one day. Yeah, I loved it. Super cool atmosphere. It's the type of world, Octomage, that, like, I can be there for 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then I start getting antsy. I started being like, why are we here? I need to go. I don't want to be here. Hey, Core, which world are we thinking of next? What's the plan? And she'll be like, oh, we're just vibing. And I'm like, oh. I can't believe only now I realize today it's Saturday. After you mentioned world hopping with Core, lol. It do be Saturday. VR chat is still kind of moving slow. There was a lot less people on yesterday than usual. I think a lot of people are still playing Monster Hunter. Oh, I want a drink. I need to check what time the grocery store opens tomorrow. I definitely need to go to the store tomorrow. But I'm hoping they, like, don't do something weird like open at 8 or 9 on Sundays. I'm hoping they open at the usual 6. Local or big box? I'm gonna admit I don't know. It's called Snooks. I think it's big box. I think that's, you know, a franchise that they have multiple locations around Missouri. I liked my Texas grocery store more. Yeah, I still got some friends missing, thanks to Monster Hunter. My grocery store in Texas, they had a whole delivery system, and you could become a member, like a year member, for $100. And what that meant was you didn't pay anything on deliveries. So you could just have your groceries delivered like once a week. What did I just... What the fuck? What? I just hit a button labeled 3.6 that I've never known what it does. And I guess it just stops the treadmill. And resets everything. God damn it. Okay, how far into this video were we? 18 minutes? It's 25 minutes for 1 mile. What is 18 divided by 25? What is that in decimal points? 0.7? Okay, thank you. Wow, that was fast. We've done 0.7 miles. Those are my initials. Alright, time to restart LL. Howard Edward Butts. I don't think Ellie's name is Howard Edward Butts. I know the H and the E. I'm pretty sure I've seen the B, but I'm forgetting it off the top of my head. No, that's Heb. Oh. Barbecue bacon burger. I know all 3. Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, sorry, it's not Butts. It's just Butt. No, but Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb had deliveries for free. Your order had to be at least $30. But, like, you could just have your groceries delivered for free. Can't fucking get that here. If I want groceries delivered here, it's like a $15 to $18 delivery fee, which is like, oh my god. That's fucking half the price. Well, I guess like 1/3 of the price now. God. The middle one is elite. For real, for real. Is that so, Ellie? Is that so? I did drop the ball yesterday. It is. Tried having groceries delivered one time. Whoever brought it was chain smoking cigarettes with my stuff getting coated with it. Ew. Never again. So here's how it was for me, Nomasu. Tom Thumb, they were like, the future of groceries is delivery. So we are going to invest in refrigerated trucks. We're going to hire drivers whose sole job is to work for the grocery store to deliver groceries. They would basically have a, like, fucking refrigerated box. Think like an ice cream truck. Delivering groceries. And they would have a route. And you could have them delivered in a 4-hour window, a 2-hour window, or a 1-hour window. If it was the 1-hour window, the delivery fee was $12. If it was the 4-hour window, it was a $6 fee. 2-hour window was $9 fee. And then the fee just overall was waived if you were a member. They would show up, put all your food in these, like, you know, the milk carton things? Or the milk, like, rack things. It's the plastic racks that you put milk in. Put them in that. Bring them to your door. And if you wanted, they'd bring them to your kitchen. But I was always like, no, I'll just take it right here. Here's here's the thing that's crazy cool about this, Namasu. When they were planning their orders, they would just, like, take the food from their incoming deliveries. So they would have, a truck bring a lot of food in the morning, right? Like 5 a.m. to stock their shelves with. But their delivery trucks were in the same yard, in the same area as the trucks coming in. So instead of taking the food from the produce trucks, bringing those to the floor, and then going to the floor and taking that food and bringing them to the delivery trucks, they would just be like, yeah, that truck right there, get the food from there and put it on the delivery truck. So you would get, like, the absolute freshest food that literally hadn't even gone to the shelves yet. I don't know if you've ever thought of the phrase, like, fresh Pop-Tarts, but that was, like, a thing. I would get Pop-Tarts, and they would have, like, literally just been made at whatever Pop-Tart factory or whatever. And so, like, when you get Pop-Tarts and they've been on the shelves for a while, and they're, like, they're not soft at all. They're almost crackers, right? They have a crunch, and you're just like, whatever. But then you get Pop-Tarts that, like, they were made that fucking morning, and you can, like, pull them apart, and they're, like, soft, and you're just like, oh, God, this is the good shit. I always got food like that when I ordered delivery. So it was, like, the freshest food ever. I just always got them. Bro, just toast your Pop-Tarts, you heathen? Ew, no. I just eat them out the wrapper. And so, like, I just always got crazy fresh food getting deliveries. It was super cheap. It saved me a ton of time, because I would just go to the website, spend 5 minutes getting all my food, order it at the delivery time. It would come that day, or come, whenever, usually, the next day. I would have paid $6, because that's how much I was paying before they had the membership. And it was the fresh food. It was the best setup ever. And then COVID happened. COVID made it so that you had to wait a week for deliveries because they were so booked up. And what they decided to do was, instead of getting more trucks and drivers, they just started working with DoorDash. And then by working with DoorDash, they said, oh, the quality of the service doesn't matter. People are going to order anyway. So let's just get rid of all our trucks, fire all our drivers, and just work exclusively through DoorDash. And so then you had the situation of, you still didn't have a delivery fee because it was going through Tom Thumb. But DoorDash would deliver, and, like, your groceries would have just been in the back of someone's car. It wasn't refrigerated, so if it was summer, like, it was just like, oh, this sucks. I remember one time, this woman had, like, just a ton of hair and dirt in the back of her seat. And, like, I remember, I got, like, 3 gallons of milk. And, like, taking those out and, like, holding them was just like, I need to fucking wash this off. I literally need to wash my gallon of milk off because this is so vile. Also, your pronunciation of Ellie there was crazy. Was it? Did I say it weird? Might as well go yourself than ask to be delivery. I was always thinking about Elite. Oh, I read it wrong. I read the middle one is Elite for real, for real. See, that's smart. Instead of every company just outsourcing and saying not our responsibility. It was better that way, but it was probably worse for business, sadly. Despite my trying, can't believe Ellie's full name is Happy Excited Bambi. Though Hewlin is wild. On my PC now, Hewlin is a bitch. Newport's, yep. I just thought at the store, the day the vegetable truck got in from California, Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Hell yeah. I could go for a Newport. Bro, just toast your Pop-Tarts, you heathen. Actual worst food takes. I freeze some Pop-Tarts, to be honest. I want some Pop-Tarts, cookies, and cream taste great frozen. The wild berry flavor? The wild berry flavor is like my favorite classic flavor. Flavor. I do really like brown sugar cinnamon. I really like confetti cupcake. That's a seasonal one that is not always available. I can only eat unfrosted Pop-Tarts with vegan filling. Tales all the time. Yeah, I forget what it's called. It wasn't DoorDash. It was whatever Kroger partnered with initially. Ew. Favor, maybe? What do you mean I can't get Wildberry Pop-Tarts delivered in the next 20 minutes? I just stopped buying vegetables fresh and started buying everything flash frozen. Frozen food section. Still get my veggies. Don't have to worry about the expiry date. Confetti cupcake, I need it. I love that flavor. That is hands down my favorite. There's a few others that are good. S'mores is good. Cookie dough is good. I always saw an egg flavor and I was like, I want to try that. Just because it looks awful. But I never grabbed it. It looks insane. $96 Pop-Tarts for $34. Is that a good deal? Is that 96 packets or like 48 packets? Make it 30 minutes and give me the Pop-Tart money. Some of the music sounds like Against the Storm. I never played Against the Storm. I watched LoFam play it a bit. It's 2 Pop-Tarts a pack, right? Yes. It's my birthday today, Muffin. Happy birthday, Mixie. Oh yeah, I was saying I dropped the ball earlier. That's 96 individual? Okay. The 48 packs. I did not record Snowy Plains yesterday. Or not Snowy Plains, Windswept Hills. I don't remember why. I think I just took my nap, woke up, and just started playing Monster Hunter. Happy level up day, Mixie. What you spending your skill points in? 48 packs for $34 is still a lot. I feel like Pop-Tarts are like, for 4 packs would be like $8. 48 for 34. That's more than, that's less than $1 a pack. That's pretty, it's a pretty good rate. And like, I like getting Pop-Tarts that are freshly made, but they're not bad when they're old. It seems pretty wicked. I'd be paying over $1 each at the gas station. This boy cuddled me and then logged into Monster Hunter. Yeah, and I'll do it again. I didn't leave you alone. I left Juice with you. Living the dream. I love the meme. He literally just nutted on me and then went and capped a Rathalos. Not everything can be like Arizona tea. I think the problem with buying bulk, what you said, freshness? Oh yeah, it's freshness and storage, right? It would fucking suck to buy bulk and have to store it somewhere, and then you find out like, oh, it's all infested with bugs. So even though I spent all this money on it, I don't even get to eat it, right? That shit would suck. A lot of the food I get, I cannot just store indefinitely. A lot of my cereals I could. Obviously my milk I can't. My tortillas I can't. My beans I can't. I can buy beans absolutely in bulk. Cookies I can't. Eggs I can't. Yeah, Juice wasn't there when I awoke, but I appreciate it. That reminds me. I bought Twizzlers once. There was ants inside of them. It ruined my life. Was there supposed to be ants in them? Was this like bug-flavored Twizzlers, or just there were ants in your Twizzlers? When we seeing Muffin get buffed like She-Hulk, you gotta bulk? Absolutely fucking never. I got an Abba Zaba with ants in them too. No, the gas station had an ant issue? That's awful. Did you open it, see them, and go, well, this sucks, not eating this? Or did you bite into it and go, that was weird, and then see it and you're like, ugh. Please say it was the first one. I bit into it, no! That's awful. I bit into it and they were in there? God. They were actually inside the tube, so hard to see? That's atrocious. I've never had a bug problem with food. I've never had, like, an infestation where they're in the food or, like, they ruin the food. We've had ants in the kitchen, and I spray the trail with Raid, and then we start checking the food. But we're not finding any. Free protein. God. Ants in the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. I think it was in California. The house I lived for 10 years there. We kept getting ants in the kitchen. And, like, I think they would always go to the trash. We've actually gotten ants a few times in the kitchen here. Because there's a door really close to the port outside in the kitchen. But I don't think we had a bug service the first 5 years I lived here. And now we do, so it's very rare that we have an ant problem. We'd still get spiders and centipedes a bit, but... Are we all your bug problem, Muffin? No. No. Foss is my bug problem a little bit. Every now and then, Foss will go through a phase where he's like, Spider girls and centipede girls are so cute! And he'll use, like, a bug girl avatar, and I'm like, oh, yeah. They're so cute, Foss. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I was in VR chat. I was in a Mahjong hall with Cairo. I'm gonna check if somebody else is here real quick, because they were also there. They are not. But, Foss joined, drunk out of his mind, and somebody was like, hey, guys, look, I made a new avatar, and they had, like, a mushroom hat, and they were, like, a centipede girl, and Foss was just, like, enchanted by them, and just complimenting them, just like, I love centipede girls, you're so pretty, and then he fell over. 100 grams of ants is 14 grams of protein. I joined right when you left. They sound pretty. They actually were pretty. I do not remember this at all. Do you remember the Mahjong hall? Do you remember joining and seeing Cairo, me, and Eris there? I do. At one point, a centipede girl joined. And they had like a kind of slutty witch outfit. They had like a mushroom hat. But they had like a centipede girl tail, and I think they had like the mandibles on the chin. I called Cairo Blue Moo. It was such a funny conversation because Foss is just like, Cairo, do you hate me? And Cairo's just like, what? Dog, no. Foss was drunk and, like, yelling. Cairo is high and just, like, existing. Cairo, I thought you hated me! Nah, dog. You're alright. And I'm just like, oh, God. Degenerate pot smokers and alcoholics SMH. It's so funny. Just the vast difference between somebody who's like just yelling because they're drunk and somebody who's high and just like they don't even turn their head to look at people when talking to them. It is just straightforward, just, nah, man. You're alright. You're pretty cool. um. Speaking of Cairo, he was streaming Monster Hunter yesterday. I hunted with him a little bit. At one point, I was like, Cairo, I want to show you my new outfit. He's like, yeah, show me your fit. I'm like, yeah, check out my Chinese eunuch outfit. And it was just a Hirobami transmog. But just Chinese eunuch caught him so off guard that he just fucking hard stopped and was just like, I'm gonna need you to slow down for a minute, Yuland. What the fuck did you just say? I haven't watched anything from Season 2 of Apothecary Diaries. I don't know if Season 2 is finished or if it's ongoing. I want to wait for it to be finished. I remember watching a clip or two on YouTube of it. And there was one scene that was like, whoa, this looks interesting. And it made me binge like 24 episodes in 2 days. Does anybody know? Does anybody know if Apothecary Diaries Season 2 is ongoing or finished? While I wait for you to answer, I'm gonna get a drink.
I know you're finished.
No, I'm not.
You're finished. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm literally American.
Oh. Ew.
It'd be nice to be finished.
I know, right?
Yeah, please.
Dude, I opened VR chat earlier and I completely forgot I opened it and meant to join you, and then I was just tabbed out doing other stuff.
Today?
Yeah, a little bit ago.
Okay. That's funny.
But we talk about Cairo and Monster Hunter. He was in my stream the other day.
Yeah.
When I was doing endemic life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's I think I showed him the or I was the one to show him the new event, like weird hat for the first time.
Uh-huh.
You know which one I'm talking about, right? The little
Yes.
dude on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Don't you want it, Cairo? Isn't it so cute?" And then in chat, he's just like, "No, I don't fucking want that. Or I don't fucking want that." And I started laughing my ass off because all I could, like, I could hear it in his voice in my head just going like, "Nah, dog, I don't fucking want that." Just hear it in my head, and it was so much funny.
What the hell is that thing on stream? Wow, that's Foss. You can't just say that.
No, it's got a point. Fair enough.
No, Cairo has a voice that, like, it's just identifiable, right? You hear it, and then, like, you start reading what he says in chat, or you start seeing something that is a thing he has said before, and you hear it in his voice. It's one of those voices.
Yeah. Mean tips right now.
Hell yeah. Identifiable, grading, same thing. Oh, don't think you're an exception from this, Frisu. You literally have, based in, what do you mean by that? That, like, for years, I heard in your voice.
Does Frisu just hate everyone?
I think she's going through it right now.
Always, like,
I think she's just going through it right
she's
now.
always mean.
Here's the thing, she's not mean, she's trying to be funny, and she's just flopping. Risu doesn't hate me, Flower. It's... Tell that green-haired man using a girl Abby to sit down like everyone else.
Oh my god! What the fuck did I do?
If you were able to hear Farisu say these things, you'd better pick up on like the sarcasm and the non-seriousness of it. But in chat, she just looks rude, and you're like, what the fuck? Fuck you.
I'll have you know, I used a big tittied avatar before 90% of other people.
Would I miss Elon giving
Actually,
a recount?
probably true when it comes to VTubing.
Hi, Trogdor. I talked about Civ 7 a bit. And grocery stores. I never used a big titty avatar in my life.
Ah. Sounds like you're missing out, honestly.
I don't think Frisu wants big tits. Well, no. IRL she does.
Why not both?
No, I'm sitting
Why
there
not
like,
both?
hey, why not both? Boss thought of big titties
I
before
want
anyone on
both.
Earth, to be honest.
Which really doesn't do well against my argument when people call me an egg, but you know.
The two of you started the same place of like, I'm just gonna, I don't know a better way to word it more politically correct, both being trans. But you're just like, I don't want to go through any of the like stuff for being trans. I'll just stay this and be depressed. And Frisu's just like, I will literally cut out every organ of my body to do this. It is like the polar opposite side of the path of...
If the technology became better where I could instantly swap into a new body like a fucking character creator, easily. Easily, no questions asked. But...
yeah, Farisu is... what, like 5 years on HRT? She'll say she has no tits. I think she's got a pretty good pair of tits. You
also,
can,
apparently
you can
none of it
cup
even
'em.
matters anymore because it's gonna be illegal in Texas soon. Potentially.
God. Farisu,
Yeah.
Farisu, you were briefly in Texas, right? I think she's in Washington right now. I want my Abby to reflect me IRL. That's why it has a flat chest and bulge. I have a list of surgeries I want before 35. Spoiler alert, you don't need to go through anything to be trans. You're not wrong, Ellie. But
all
you're
I
pushing
mostly
the wrong
care about
thing.
is the body. Yeah.
I'm in Texas
I
right now. I
mostly
want
just
to
want
die
the
every day.
body.
You're in Texas right now? I thought you were in Washington.
Get the fuck out of Texas, Farisu, while you can. Place is fucking garbage country.
I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay, actually good, yeah.
Well, okay, so she was in Texas. Then she went to... God, was it Kentucky? Kentucky or Tennessee, one of those two, I think. I really liked her being there, because she was with good people. Then I thought she went to Washington. Apparently she's in Texas. I think she's going back to Kentucky/Tennessee, I'm not sure. It might even just be something completely different from those. Her Risu run. You just need estrogen and estradiol? Hi, Angewolf. You don't even need the surgery? It's okay, guys. You're all saying this is all you need for, you know, trans to be considered this. Just remember that everybody is different and people have different values on different things. That might work for you, but it might not work for somebody else. So I really don't like people telling Foss, you can still do it, all you need is this. You don't know Foss like Foss knows Foss. I need to get clavicle reduction, rib removal, BBL, FFS, VA trachea shave, VFS need. Holy, I don't even know what half of those are. I don't mean to call you out specifically, Angel. Someone else did it too. I'm telling you, and everyone, that very thing. It sounds like you're saying the opposite, Ellie.
Also, as I said, the big thing for me is mostly just the body. So that's why I'm like, because I'm not like super caring of like all the situational stuff and all that. Like, I mean, I guess I am kind of, but also not. Like, I don't know. It's mostly just the body. I'm just like, yeah, I want to be the hot.
I kind of find my line of thinking falling in line with I kind of find my line of thinking falling in line. That's not redundant. Shit, what is it? Kind of just the entire breakdown of genders. Like, I don't like gender roles at all. Now, I know for a lot of people they do like gender roles. For me, I've just been more accepting of, like, cute is cute, strong is strong, hard is hard. You know, just, like, completely moving away from masculine and feminine. And that's been, like, what I enjoy in things. But I know for a lot of people, they like the gender roles. And so it's wrong of me to say, like, you know, get rid of gender roles, they're all bad, just don't do away with them. You know, look the way you want, and there's no sense identifying as man or woman. Because, well, that, you know, may work for me. For the vast majority of people, that doesn't work. No barriers. I'll be happy when I'm a goth trad wife, like however you like. Masculine femboys. I know people who like the masculine femboy aesthetic. I personally don't. Not that I'm like, ew, this is gross. I would not want to be a masculine femboy.
Dude, I don't know why, but the phrase masculine femboy is just making me think of the really, like, huge dude who wore the, like, maid outfit in the that one meme where he's, like, dancing around and those cameras shaking when he does it. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about, but...
So I thought for a moment you were going to talk about the guy who, the guy in Japan that, like, Ladybeard. I thought you were talking about Ladybeard. Do you know who
hold on. You can see by the thumbnail. I just sent you the video. Okay. But you can tell by the thumbnail.
It's all
that guy.
Holy fuck.
Don't know why.
Oh, this guy. Big Mike Maid. Yeah, he's pretty funny. I'll be honest, and I completely disagree with this. But I think of masculine femboy, and my first thought is the, I think it's a 4chan post, where it's like, guys, I recently discovered femboys with pussies, and, like, it's the hottest thing in the world to me. It's all I can think about. Is there a term for this? And the first comment being like, motherfucker, that's a woman, you idiot. Like, I just think of that.
That's so funny.
That, like, kind of redundant, not redundant, but, like, contradictory term. Because, like, masculine femboy, that is a thing. That is, you know, imagine somebody that's very buffed, six-pack of abs, but, like, also in a crop top and skirt, right? That is a masculine femboy. Okay. But, like, masculine femboy, my first thought is, like, isn't that just a boy, huh?
This is completely unrelated, but it has no audio. But I need you to play that little link I just sent you in DMs real quick. Just because before I forget, I need to hear your reaction to this.
It has no audio? I've already seen this. I've already seen this.
Oh, you have... Damn it. Okay.
Cairo was sending it to everybody 2 days ago.
Dude, James sent it to me last night. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh, no.
It's so cursed.
It's so gross.
I was in a call with...
I fucking hate Koggalala.
I was in a call with Cairo 2 days ago when he was sending it to everybody. And like people would filter into the call and he'd be like, I need to see this, I need to see this. And he'd send it to them. And he sent it to Micaiah. And Micaiah was just like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's a texture swap. This is awful. Oh, Cairo, I'm gonna kill you. This is the worst thing. Oh, it's Congo. Like it was 20 seconds of just like, oh, I hate this. And then the moment he realized it was Congolala, it was the second reaction just hit the video call. It was so funny.
I would like to establish the fact that they said it was a texture swap when actually it's a model swap.
Okay.
Put some glasses.
Okay.
Dude, you ever just get like someone's talking, you randomly hyperfixate on a random thing, like part of that's completely just unimportant to the rest of the conversation of what's being said? Because that's just what I did there. I'm just like,
I don't do that too much. Full Metal Ratchet, Siseldon, those two do it with literally everything, and I get so mad when they do it. I will just be like, do you really think that was important to the conversation? Do you really think that was what I wanted you to focus on right now? And
I can hear it in Sis's voice being like, yes, I do, Yulin, yes.
Oh, no, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Full will be like, I'm sorry, what was the main thing? Whereas Full will just be like, yep, that was the important thing, fuck you. And I'm like, I fucking hate this guy so much.
Yeah, Sis will stand his ground with it.
He absolutely will. Oh,
God.
You know where we are in BDO?
I feel like I recognize this, but I'm not 100% sure. No, I don't.
This should be near Eilton. E-I-L-T-O-N.
Yeah, I don't. It's been too long since I played video. I don't really remember the map very well.
Did you ever play Blade and Soul?
I did play Blade and Soul way back when. Don't remember anything about it anymore though.
They came out with Blade and Soul Neo, like last week.
I saw Chromia was playing that a little bit, and I was like, what the fuck? Blade and Soul in this day and age?
Yeah, so they have relaunched their vanilla servers, basically without a lot of the, content that came out over 10 years. It's basically like, hey, that game that launched 10 years ago, we're launching that again. It's the exact same game. We're gonna do the monetization, and we're going to do the content differently, because we think the way we did it 10 years ago sucked ass. So we're gonna do it right this time. Also, here's a, graphics update. Never heard of a game doing this. Let's see if it works. But that's what they're trying.
I do remember Blade and Soul was one of the few games where I remember trying to join like a dungeon or something. I don't remember what it was, but I was like fully under geared for it. And like you could still like set up a party for it. I remember talking about it. I was like, yeah, I'm probably pretty under geared for this, but I don't really care. I'm good. I'll do it anyway. And it's like the first I remember someone just be like, that's not how this fucking works. Just randomly come out and like, he's pretty right, but I think that was the first instance of my fucking I'm gonna do shit the hard way. Mentality.
God.
Dude.
Yeah, I played a destroyer. I remember playing with my ex a ton. We had two characters. I was leveling one Blade character, and then the destroyer was the one I actually got to max level. And then, literally, when we got to max level, they reworked their monetization system, where instead of being free to play and just playing 50 hours a week, or not 50 hours a week, but playing 50 hours to catch up to the current progression, it was like you needed 10,000 hours to be max gear if you were free to play. Or you could spend $200. And so we're just like, yep, trash game, we're done. Then we
I think I played the Ninja. I assume it was called Ninja in it. I don't remember what it was. If they had like a different name, like Assassin or something for it.
Ninja or Assassin.
I do remember watching the Blade and Soul anime though, because there was an anime on the game.
I didn't know this at all.
It had some of the similar or it like was following kind of the same story or some of it. Like there was characters in the game that were in the anime sort of thing, like one of the
Right.
main bad ladies or whatever.
I I was in a call with Oku like 5 or 6 days ago, and he was like playing it, and he makes a new character, and he's dealing with the training area, and one of the little Munchkin races is like guiding him and teaching him abilities and whatnot, and they're like, "Good job, Cricket," and I hear Cricket, and I just like literally just
Oh,
convulse a little,
God.
just like, "Oh God, I remember so much."
I forgot they say that.
Literally just
Yeah.
assaulted by nostalgia and memories of it, and be like, "Ugh, they called me Cricket so many times. That memory had been purged, and it's all being reshaped in my brain."
Ewan, would you want to play it for like a day? Like just
Yeah.
install it to uninstall it? Like
No.
yeah. You want to do that?
No, I want to get to max level and make walking videos.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to
Oh,
level
okay, so
first.
you're gonna play it anyway. Okay,
yeah.
sorry, I decided my brain fried because it was like he said no, but he's agreeing. What happened? Like my brain short circuited there.
No, like I've already got it downloaded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you played any of it yet?
No, I can't get my old account, and that's kind of just discouraged me from jumping right back into it. And so
Dude, that's fair.
Mhm.
I mean, I can give it a download. And we could try and play it together a little. I probably won't join you all the way to max level, but you know,
Mhm.
I don't mind playing an MMO for like a week or something, and
Yeah.
just having a little bit of fun with the homie.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ewan, do you want to play? No, I need to get to max level and make videos. Huh? No. So with games like this, I'll level with people. That sounds really fun. And then once I'm max level, then it's like, all right, time to make videos.
Do you know what the size of Blade and Soul is?
I know the character creator benchmark thing was like 25 gigs, so I don't think it's gonna be
Oh,
small.
I'm gonna need to uninstall the fucking Monster Hunter high-res texture pack. I can't even use it right now anyway until
Mm.
they add more performance fixes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 70 gigabyte texture pack. Thank God it's optional.
Holy. Just the texture pack is 70 gig? That's insane.
Yeah, that's on top of the fucking... How big is Monster Hunter by itself?
I want to say 50 to 70, but I have no idea.
It's like 50 to 70 as well on its own.
God.
Yeah.
What are we at?
Uninstall
1.7
just the
plus
DLC
0.7?
actually.
2.4? Hmm. I have no idea.
I think I figured it out. Hold on. So if I do
One
this-
problem with Blade and Soul. They don't have all the classes out. There's like 4 classes that are like, this comes in future patches, so it's not out yet. And there's one that I'm like, that looks fucking cool. That's the one I want to play. Not out yet. Fuck! What game is this footage from? This is Guild Wars 2. We're walking in Divinity's Reach right now. The main town for humans. Thought it was familiar, thank you. Guild Wars 2 was hands down the worst video game I have ever recorded in. I hated recording in this game. There is no stealth.
It's not on Steam. Fuck.
And so it was just like, it was just obnoxious. And like, there's 2 games I've recorded in that you don't have permanent stealth. And that was BDO and Guild Wars 2. In BDO, I agree, Ann, for the most part, there's not monsters along the road. It's like, hi Ellie Texel. That's a fun name. For the most part, the roads are pretty clean. Every now and then there's like a snake too close to the road. But like in all the videos I made for BDO, about 15, I died like 3 times. Guild Wars 2, they literally just pepper the roads with fucking enemies. And it was awful. I played an engineer, and I played, I had an ultimate with a 45-second cooldown that stealths me for 16 seconds. But it would be like, I walk up to an enemy, I stealth, they can't see me, I walk past them, and then there's immediately another enemy on the road before 45 seconds have passed up. And it was just so constant that I'm just getting attacked in this game. Not only that, they don't have a fucking loop button on the music. So in World of Warcraft, you go into a zone. There's a little option that's like, hey, loop the music so there's never not music playing. Bizarro World. They don't have that in Guild Wars 2. What they have is music frequency, and you turn that to max, and you can still get 3 minutes of no music. I don't know why they would do it that way, but that's how they did that. Yeah, Divinity be within reach right now? If you know what I'm saying. Hot friend, Bizarro World. Hi, honey. Hello. What are you up to hunter rank wise? Hi, honey. I saw that you were playing. No, not you. Huntera. I saw that you were you were fighting Ray Dow in the big boys. I don't know, 9? Okay. I saw that you were playing Gunlance. I like you playing Gunlance more than Greatsword. Because there's no wrong way to play a video game. But when you play Greatsword without charging... Well, technically in Rise, they enabled it. They definitely had a playstyle of, like, not charging. I don't know. You on Gunlance makes a lot more sense to me. I miss Nyx and Will. Go hang out with them. They're in Demi Kitchen like every day. I haven't played Monster Hunter at all with that group. Rise or Wilds, and I need to. What do you mean without charging? Who does that? Yeah. Yeah. The last time I played Huntera, I hit Hunter rank 50. I'm in the endgame grind of collecting transmogs and collecting max gear. Hi, Senril. Senril and I had a funny moment last night. I joined on Core, and we were in Idlehome setting up for the night. And I sat in Senril's lap. And Senril moves a little bit, and they move back so that they're sitting in my lap. And then I fell asleep, and I rejoined on them. I was like, yeah, I just got so comfy in your lap, I fell asleep. And I was like, what? I thought I was in your lap. I was like, what? No, I was in your lap. Hi, Hun and Sen. Hug Flower. Hi, Jan Wave. I feel bad, Senril. Because, like, I don't know if I can do world exploration maps like that anymore. I feel like my schedule and just interests have changed so much that the stuff that I used to like is just, oh, this is too low energy now, and so I just get sleepy here. Who can outlap each other? I don't like when I join on Core's World Exploration. I just get sleepy and fall asleep. I wish I was more present. I wish I was more, like, part of the group and hanging out. And I'm just, like, struggling to.
What the fuck does it mean, play with purple?
Their launcher.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's just confusing. It just adds confusion. It's like, play with purple. I'm like, what the fuck's purple?
It makes me think of Lulu from League of Legends. I smell purple. What the fuck do you mean you smell purple? It's a color. And that just sounds like two bottoms of the bar meat.
Does Ico stream?
Monday through Friday. He is off on the weekends. Unless
he's not gonna be hunting then.
Well, no, he will be. When he's turbo addicted to a thing, he'll stream on Saturdays. And I guarantee you he'll be on Monster Hunter this weekend.
Yeah, but it's more awkward because I don't know him that like as well. But I don't know, it's just kind of chill, just like joining him on stream. I was like, yeah, I'm hunting.
I agree.
I was also just having fun hunting monsters. It gave me an excuse to grind some tempered ones that I didn't feel like doing solo. At the time.
You can do is you can join the Hunters lobby. You're in that squad, right?
Yeah, you invited me.
If you see him on and you're hunting with him a lot, and you join the squad and he's playing, ask if he's in his Discord, because he'll have like a hidden channel that's like, this is for when I want Discord with people. he might be like, I'm kind of just chilling today. But he actually, this
Yeah,
is
fair enough.
miraculous. He was actually here in chat earlier. He never fucking wakes up that early. Normally,
That's funny.
I'm exposing lurkers right now. I don't think he's here anymore. But normally, he wakes up, I shit you not, 5 minutes before a stream, rolls out of bed and just says, go live. That's how he functions. I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi, Devon attendee. I want to make sure you get one.
Dude, I found it so funny that I helped him with a bunch of his issues yesterday.
Yeah, it's really funny seeing you, Cairo, and Koyo in each other's chats lately, because I'm like, oh, wait, that's not somebody I see here often. Oh. Hi, Kyle. It's one of those things where, like, internally, I'm fucking panicking. Because it has never gone well when my friends meet each other. But they seem to be getting along lately.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna need to start some drama, just cause a big fight, just
God.
to make you panic more.
God. God, I love the new combos you can do with the gun lance. They're so good. I hated the long ammo charging at first, and then once I used it more, I was like, actually, this is pretty good. It's actually smoother than old long ammo gun lance. Wide ammo is so fucking mobile. I don't know if you've seen what wide ammo can do, Foss. In the past, it was like poke shell, poke shell, poke shell. What it is now is you do like a lunging slash and then shell. And then you do like a moving side sweep. You think of like the longsword roundhouse slash, where you do the big slash around you. Think of Gunlance pretending to do that. And it still has pretty decent damage values, but it's a lot slower. But it's mobile. And so you do that, shell, do that, shell, do that, shell. And it's like, you can kind of just spam it and move circles around the boss. It smells like blueberries and raspberries. Send Pat.
God, I wish I could make VRC just like clear its cache every time I log on automatically without doing it manually.
I thought you could.
Can you? Because I don't know where the button is if you can.
I thought there was a way for it. Admittedly, I haven't cleared my cache in like 3 years.
You should see how fucking big it is. Open it up.
I don't even remember where to.
Open up your main menu and then go to debug, and it should be at the bottom under manage cache data.
I see debug.
Doesn't it go to like a max of 20 gigabytes and then it doesn't tell you if it's any bigger than that?
No, it goes past 20. I was at 23 the other day.
Okay.
It probably has a max, but I don't know what that is.
Clear local profile. No, it's. Is that it?
No.
I don't see it in debug.
Wait, really? At the bottom, under manage cache data?
Oh, there. Okay. I couldn't scroll down for some reason. Content cache 29 gigabytes.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's 29 gigabytes on your C drive, by the way, because you can't change where it does the cache at.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. I still have 200.
Which is my biggest problem, because I have like 20 gigabytes remaining on my C drive.
Oh God.
I've got less than 10.
Yeah.
I have 200, so I'm better than both of you.
Yeah, that's like the size of my C drive in total.
Oh God. I think
I
my
mostly
C
have it
drive
just
is
for running,
600.
Yeah, I mostly just have it for running, like, you know, the basics, like Windows, and then I have a separate SSD for, like, actual gaming and stuff. And then I have a hard drive as well for other things.
I have the 600 SSD. I have a 2 terabyte drive. That's more than enough for me. However, now that I save my recording videos, I had to get a 6 terabyte drive for just saving the recording stuff. Got about 30 free. What's a story I have for you guys? Let's talk about Harry Potter. So Harry Potter, they have an HBO series coming out. I don't really care. It's Harry Potter, it's J.K. Rowling, who gives a shit? They have cast, or they are thinking about casting, an actor for Severus Snape. Now, nothing against this guy. Seems alright. But, his name is Papa Esidu. Esidu. I don't know how to say his name at all. He is black. And so, Severus Snape could just be a black guy. Now, normally, that's, like, fine. That's, like, whatever. The problem is that people are kind of going, I don't like this. Is because it kind of gives new meaning to a lot of the history and interactions that have happened in Harry Potter. Like, Harry's dad and Sirius Black, you know, the friend group that bullied Severus Snape and didn't like him immediately, kind of makes him seem racist. Lily Potter, not dating her childhood friend and instead dating his bully kind of has some connotations to it. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my mind with this fucking login.
Why?
It's making it log into purple, and it's like, okay, and the captcha just keeps going.
You know what? I did that too.
Never ending, dude.
The caption went for like so long, and it was like, bro, just let me in. And it was like, click every streetlight. Click every streetlight again. All right, we've replaced the tiles. Click every streetlight. Are there no more streetlights?
It takes forever one to dis- I hate this. This is so dumb.
And Tara hug. Yeah, that's what people are talking about with Harry Potter.
God.
For me personally, I'm like, I will never watch a Harry Potter thing again, so I don't care. But it's like, oh, that is a very odd choice. Maybe I understand, you know, I understand diversity. Don't have every single person of your show be white. That's fine. That makes sense. That's good in my eyes. Maybe pick the characters a little better. Maybe don't make that one. I saw one tweet about it that was like, we're about to see levels of racism we've never seen before, which is like, oh, please no. Please no. What if they made Dumbledore black? I think that'd be fine. I think that'd be cool. Well, I don't know if that'd be cool. It's... Dumbledore being black, if that was the original way it was written, that'd be fucking, you know, that'd be rad. If they change it to that, I don't know. What if they made Harry white and not British? Oh, God. What are we at? 3? 3.1? They are different, don't laugh. Redneck Harry Potter.
So you're doing the Neo version, right? Because
Yes.
I noticed that there's two versions here, being Neo and Blade and Soul.
Yeah, you can still play Blade and Soul. I'm gonna be on Neo. What if they gave Harry a gun? Ah, yes, a classic video. Dumbledore lands in the street and starts just shooting the fucking light posts. Here's something much more lighthearted. A couple posted on Instagram, and it's them kissing, and They comment, if Miley Cyrus posts on comments on this post, we'll get married. And sure enough, Miley fucking Cyrus posted on it, and her response was, hope it goes better for you two than it did for me. Ring emoji, skull emoji, black heart emoji. Blade Soul is still around.
I didn't even know Miley Cyrus got married.
Yeah, she got married and then divorced, I think. Wasn't that around when we were in college? I think it was... Yes? I want to say yes, Prodiggity. I think it was the tail end of us being in college, so I don't know if we were, like, still at the dorms and whatnot. Because I played it with the X, and I met them when I was 20. Yeah, apparently they've speedlined the leveling. It's really fast right now as well. But people are complaining because they've added a stamina system. You can only run dungeons like 10 times a day. Yeah, we were still in the dorms then? I don't think we were. Because I was there for 5 years, Prodiggity. And the first year we were in the freshman dorms. The second year, we were in the no longer freshman dorms that were closer, but we were on the bottom level. So we got way more fucking crickets. And then the third year, I think you were still registered to the dorm, but like at the same time you weren't, so like I basically had the dorm room to myself. Didn't drop out until junior year. So we would have been around 21. Well, for me it was 18, 19, and then 20 was when I was alone. When I was 20, you weren't there, but you were like still registered to the room. And then the last 2 years of me going there, because I was there for 5 years, I just commuted. Technically, the original Catwoman is actually
Dude,
black.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking limit the download speed. This launcher is shit. Dude, the amount of settings I went through. Yeah, I'm only doing this for you, Yola. This is fucking.
What do you
at
mean you're
point,
doing
I
this for
would've
me?
Fucking...
You asked me!
Well, yeah, I asked you. I didn't realize it was gonna be like this, and now I'm like, well, I already told you I'd do it, and I asked you. It
This
does sound fun.
motherfucker.
But I'm basically just doing it for you at this point. I'm like, man, this shit sucks.
You were doing this
On a
for
different
me
note-
in that you wanted to ask me to a game expecting me to say no, and then you could be like, I asked Yulin to play games and he never says yes.
Well,
Now that I've said yes,
no,
you're like,
'cause it
oh,
would've-
geez,
no, no,
shit,
no,
he
I
actually
can-
said yes. Oh, no, now
I
I got...
actually was expecting you to say, I was expecting you to say no, but not in the fact that I was like wanting you to say no. I actually thought you would have been like, hell no, fuck, why would I play that shit game? But no, apparently, funny enough though, I still have my old character. They're level 50.
Oh, shit. I had a character around 35 and a character around 50. And my character at 50 looked really good. I was super happy with what they looked like. But, oh well.
Dude, my fucking old name was so fucking edgy.
What was
Holy
it?
shit. The Dead End.
Jesus, Faust. Oh, God,
Ugh.
Ugh. Can you, like, step back
No.
a foot or two? I don't want to... God.
One second, I need to go get a band-aid, because
Okay.
I just cut myself with how edgy that was.
But that shows them on the launcher at least. They were a Yura.
Mm.
That was a human, right?
I have no idea. They had like 4 humans that were like different races, but literally just humans. And then they had the little munchkins
Yeah.
with ears. Literally just the most uninspired race fantasy diversity in a game possible.
What are you thinking you're gonna make?
Write down what the classes are in chat, Because if you just say them to me, I'm gonna like hear 3 and start forgetting them as I hear.
Oh, I don't
names.
know. I'm still downloading the game. It's just gonna take me like a few hours. It's like
Well-
30 gigs.
Well, look them up real quick.
Okay, let me see. Let's see.
Yeah, for half the
Oh,
year, my dad forced me to
Blade.
commute because he wanted to keep a closer eye on me. Half because grades were slipping. I think the other part was the divorce and he was lonely. We all have a time where our character name's Reggie.
Okay. So on the website it says, or wait, you wanted me to write them in class?
Yes. Bro Diggity,
I could also take a. I could also.
please
take a,
just write them in
screenshot and
chat.
send it to you.
Please just write them in chat.
Okay. Okay. Can I just copy and paste all of these? Because it'd be significantly
Your
nicer.
mom, Pro Diggity, taught me so much just from seeing your situation. I used to think
Oh
because
shit! I didn't separate them.
that's fine. Because of my Christian upbringing, I looked at divorce so negatively. I was like, you're a bad person if you divorce someone. And when I learned, your mom was divorcing your dad, I was like, ugh. And then having met your dad, and I'm gonna be honest, how much I dislike him, I attained so much respect for your mom. Because, like, it probably wasn't like a new thing. It probably wasn't like, oh, I just met this guy, I'll dump my current husband. It was like well thought out. It was like she was probably stuck for years putting up with his bullshit. And she was just, I'm in this to get the kid through high school. I'm doing that. And like I look at that now and I'm like, God, that is sacrifice. That is understanding the responsibility of having a kid and like committing to it. Your mom is fucking cool. Especially like how she just knew what your dad was going to be like when it started going through, because I mean he just frankly sabotaged you. He was just like, he just sabotaged you. We all have a time where our character names were edgy. I don't. I'm sure you do. You just don't remember. Lily used pretty much the
There we
same
go.
username since I was 8.
That's a little easier to read. I separated them
Mhm.
with quotations because before it was like, why does they all had to start?
So if I remember correctly, Gunslinger, Warden, Zen Archer, Astromancer, and Dual Blade are not in the game in Neo. I think Gunslinger is like the first class. Warden is the two-handed sword class that I'm like, oh, that's cool, and I want that, but it won't be there. Commas could have worked too. Assassin, Blade Master, Destroyer, Force Master,
probably.
Kung Fu Master, Summoner, Blade Dancer, Warlock, Soul Fighter. So I played Destroyer. That was the one I got to 50. I think I did have my ex and I, we were leveling Blade Master and Blade Dancer. I think we wanted to be matchy with stuff like that. And they were doing Blade Dancer and I was doing Blade Master. And then I just liked the Destroyer more and just leveled that up. I think they also liked Blade Master or something and just went with that. Looking at what I would play, Warden is the coolest, but I can't play that. Soul Fighter is basically a mage, if I remember correctly. It's a very kung fu themed mage. Warlock is, a lot of spell tags. Blade Dancer, I might look at that one again. If that one is Munchkin race only, I won't look at it. But Summoner I know is Munchkin only, and I'm not interested in that. Kung Fu Master. Oh wait, I don't remember the difference between Soul Fighter and Force Master. Destroyer's the big axe. I might look at Kung Fu Master, I might look at Force Master. I'm not gonna do Destroyer again. But Kung Fu Master, Force Master, and Blade Dancer. I think those are the 3 that have my attention the most. Looking back, there were signs.
Yeah, I'm unsure what I'll end up doing.
Proxy Pat. I never had any edgy names. My edgiest name is my Dragon Fable character. Looking back, there were signs that were obvious, but I just flat out denied them. Constant arguments, both parents rarely home together. I straight up seen evidence of infidelity and ignored it. My mom was not happy for a long time. I don't think it was right for her to cheat. I just heard a beep. What was that? Slow down. I don't think it was right for her to cheat. I don't blame her for wanting to find someone else to make her happy. I never resisted my mom. I still don't like her boyfriend. I tolerate him. Understandable. Where are we going next? BDO again. Or not BDO, Guild Wars. This is Caledon Forest. Okay. Is it wrong to cheat when you're like planning to leave? I kind of don't think so. I kind of like don't have a problem with that. If I mean, realistically, communication would be key, and it's like, hey, I don't love you anymore. I wanna, leave you, but I want to see the kids through high school, so let's do that first. But honestly, best case scenario, I want to leave you. Okay, divorce happens, kids are like, I don't know, 14, 15, and then both parents are awesome and step up, and despite not being together, meet all their responsibilities and obligations as parents and provide a stable home for the kid. Well, stable homes for the kid. I don't know. But, like, that's really hard in society. And quite frankly, that wasn't going to happen with your dad. Hi, Violet. That just was not going to happen. The moment he knew, and this is why she didn't tell him, the moment he knew, he made life a lot harder for everybody that he could. Boss, right?
For me, it also depends on, like, I don't know, things aren't like this as much anymore, but like back in the day comparatively, depending on like when they did it, how old they are. Because like back in the day, like you couldn't get divorced essentially. Like if you're a woman, especially, it's like, what do? You're trapped. Like you had to marry back then because you couldn't get like a fucking bank account. You couldn't get a house as a female and all that stuff. It's like,
yeah,
fucking shit was garbage. So it's like if they cheated like back then and they were the woman in the situation, it's like I don't fucking blame them. They probably didn't get with someone they loved in the first place. I mean, look at all the fucking relationship from back then. It's like,
Is it wrong to lie to your family about having cancer to cover up for cheating on your wife? Asking for my dad. Both my parents are happier in the long run for it, which is good. My dad treats my step-siblings better than he treats my brother and I. I'm not surprised. He brought me to a therapy session once, and I just sat outside the door playing Final Fantasy on my GBA. Wait, hang on. He went to therapy and, like... Okay. I don't want to talk too much shit on your dad, because he's still your dad. And I have, like, blood connections don't mean anything to me. I measure the people by the people, and, like, if I have a family member that's shit, I'll just tell them, you're shit and I don't want anything to do with you. I don't think you are the type of person to do that, Prodiggity. And so I don't want to just sit here like, hey, everybody, hey, audience, let me tell you how shit Prodiggity's dad is. I don't get along with the guy. I have seen the worst in the guy. I have not seen everything about him, but I have definitely seen the worst in him. Well, maybe not the worst, but I've seen a lot of bad. Miss Ellie, see me after class. Had to have that talk with 2 people in the last month. Wild hug. Okay, but you better not no show again. My insurance won't cover it. It's okay, everyone is entitled to their own feelings, and denying them is wrong. Yeah. Well, okay, to an extent. You can have feelings, and denying them is wrong. Voicing them could also be wrong, okay? If I was like, hey, Foss, You're fucking stupid for not uploading your avatars to VRChat. That's like... I didn't need to voice that. I also don't think this, by the way, Foss. That's a decision Foss has made. And it's not really my place to voice what I think about his decision, right? That's true. I can see that as well. Ewan's lying. He does. I wish Foss had his avatars in VRChat. Because, well, this one is very Foss-coded. The ones he made himself are, you know, more Foss-coded. Like, his other avatars don't have a fucking, like, pin needle for a chin. This one, this avatar, you could, like, slice bread with this chin.
Yeah, no, Proxy, I haven't uploaded any of my avatars in years, other than, like, a few chibi ones that I don't care about, really. Like,
Proxy is saying
chibis I
more on
did.
my example that I don't have a problem with you uploading them.
Oh. Oh, I see, okay.
I got my stuff charged. I'll be there after stream nap. Hell yeah. The joke. That's true, I can see that as well. The joke is riveting, Proxy. Little tiny one was infinitely superior to this one. I know how you feel about my dad, and you don't have to shout it to the world. Exactly. And the nice version of it is, your recent words and actions have been atrocious, and I'm not interested in my kids being exposed to that. Please fix your behavior, or don't come to my family functions. Angie. Proxy, what hunter rank are you up to? I just hit 50 last night.
He uninstalled it.
Did he really?
Because it kept crashing his OBS, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Maruka and Shockrail have also had problems. You've lost your cookout card. I see that story so much on the Leopards Ate My Face subreddit of grandparents doing something shitty and the parents just being like, okay, you don't get to see the grandkids anymore. And the grandparents just being like, how could you do this? No! How could you let this little thing... Why are you so gay hurting us like this? We expected better of you, we're disappointed. You're hurting your grandkids! And it's just like, whine, whine, whine. You just want your way. Crashes mine too. Hey Proxy, you gonna do any more repo today? No clue. I'm on lunch. Wait, it's Saturday. Are you working today? I mean, we'll do holidays, but huh? You've seen the controversial artists and their Dawn and Piplup drawing, right, Foss?
No.
There's an artist who drew Dawn in a public bathroom. And you don't see anything. It's from the point of view of a Pokemon looking up at Dawn. And they're holding their Pokeball. And there's toilet paper that's empty next to them. And then, the second panel is them looking down. And you see Piplup, and his name is Bidet. And he's just staring up at her like, what the fuck did you just ask me?
Oh, God.
Nope, but it's around that time. Meow. That's all I hear. You can have lunch even when not at work, it turns out. Yeah, but, like, they announce it like, I'm on my lunch break, everybody. Oh my goodness, that hits hard. Also, my dad has said something like that. Oh, Kyle, Art, the bidet. It's very much when you hear somebody say you're being selfish, you just look at who gains and who loses here. This person is literally asking for something, they're the one being selfish. This is not a me thing. Genealogy Day.
Yulin.
Girls Right Now Day. But like WRITE, right. International Fanny Pack Day. International Women's Day. National Be Nasty Day. National Peanut Cluster Day. And National Proofreading Day. Okay.
Yulin.
Uh-huh.
So, Monster Hunter Aloy.
Mhm.
Monster Hunter, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
I guess, technically speaking, because it's technically about the end of Monster Wild story,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to know that and you haven't gotten there yet, don't listen to this.
Yes, I have.
No, I know, I'm just...
Okay. Oh,
saying
the
it
for
yeah.
the people.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Zoshia, do you
Mhm.
think that is the, do you think that's the, Equal Dragon weapon?
The what? Oh no! Hell no!
You don't think Zoshia is the Equal Dragon weapon?
No. We know what that looks like.
Well, that was original concept for it. But in terms of, like, actual summary, Zoshia fits a lot of the descriptions with, like, parts it's made up of and stuff. It's a little bit different from how it was originally interpreted, but right now a lot of people are potentially going with the idea that Zoshia is the Equal Dragon weapon.
Yeah,
that was
but a
talked
lot of
about.
people talking about Monster Hunter are also stupid. What was that Alma idea of your hunter said this to cover for her ass? And it's just like, what? What?
Yeah,
Huh?
but you're also stupid, so play along. I love you.
Hi, Cream Pie Bandit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in theory, I could kind of see it. I mean, the whole thing with the Guardians was the fact that they are man-made, like, you know, the Equal Dragon weapon.
Use more vague terms, please. Because it's still only been out for a week.
Well, that's why. Okay, whatever. I'll stop talking about it because
Okay.
I'm too dumb to use vague terms right now.
From what you've led into it, maybe a precursor, maybe a first draft. My understanding is that the Equal Dragon weapon was not finished. And the concept art we've seen of it is very gnarly looking. So I don't personally like the idea that
No, I know what it looks like.
I don't personally like
I
the
see it.
this is that. To answer your question.
Honestly, potentially, I think it'd be the other way around. I think it would be the Equal Dragon weapon that we've seen would be like a precursor to what it is. Would make more sense to me.
That doesn't make sense to me because
Especially if this...
I didn't think
Well,
the
no,
Equal
the reason
Dragon
that
was
makes more sense-
finished. And so this one is like, maybe
Well,
five different
They
monsters.
made a few, I think.
Oh,
it
did
just
they?
it costs like 50 per Equal Dragon weapon, 50
Mm.
other dragons per Equal Dragon weapon. That's
Mm.
what started the war, and that's also why I think potentially it would be the other way around, is because we know this is the one that ended the war on this part, or at least for this
City.
thing, you know, because it was
Mhm.
made towards the end. Yeah.
Well,
so-
actually, was it Zoshia that kind of like ended the civilization, or I thought it was like internal strife and he was just there.
No, they made that. That's what that's what they said, was that they made a monster, and that was the one that laid low the city, and that was the one that was on the thing. That was the whole point of. That's why it was a big fucking deal,
I thought it was.
and why we didn't even consider slaying it at first.
I thought there was a line where Natah's like, "If they were so great, how did they fall to ruin?" And the lady was like, "Yeah, just they internal strife, and they didn't get along. They fell upon themselves."
She said they did it. She said they did it upon themselves, and then she
Hmm.
reiterated later after you eat the meal with her.
Hmm.
And then she like says specifically what it is, and that the monster is still slumbering to this day.
Mm-hmm.
That did it.
Mm.
That's why at the very, very end, it's like the big deal is why would they need to make that in the first place? Is like why it was like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if in the fight itself, it uses the same moves of a very particular important dragon species in the lore of Monster Hunter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I personally don't like that idea. If it makes sense, okay. If it all fits into place and that is what it ends up being, sure. I'm sure they will expand on it more with content updates with a tempered Zoshia fight.
Yeah.
90% of art is just super meme. 10% lewd. You owe me. Oh God, Senral. I've never gotten that from my parents, but they have implied it a few times. International Women's Day, let's go. International Proofreading Day, hi. My dad told me he's upset they don't see the grandkids very often, but he has not only voiced how inconvenient it is for him when we ask him to watch them, but he has spent much more time with my step-siblings, and Kelsey and I feel like he likes them more. Heartbreaking. Hi, Bits. Your wife was calling for you earlier. National Proofreading Day? Okay, I guess. Okay, hold on. National Proofreading Day. Alright, Buster. Alright, dude. I need to stop talking about this. It's getting too real. Fanny packs are back, baby. Thank God I'm past that. I saw him on 100 credits on Smug Stream last night and thought he would just beat Wilds. Love. Monster Hunter lore goes like this for me. Big monster shows up, go kill. I told her I was getting out of bed. She was like, where's Bits? He's not awake at this time yet. Bits is still sleeping. He won't be awake yet. What time is it? 11:11 she's ended? Any grandparent who holds how difficult it is to see over your head?
It stopped my fucking Blade and Soul download.
No! Remind them that you're... I think there was more to that, Violet. Oh yeah, I didn't go to bed until like 7 a.m. Gah. Yeah, if a grandparent's like, oh, it's so difficult or inconvenient for me, it's like, yeah, how many kids are you watching right now? How many kids am I watching right now? It's, I don't know. There's so much, like, I don't want to say manipulation, but, like, just manipulation and gaslighting in family dynamics that just so many people don't realize. Becoming aware of them and recognize them does a lot for your happiness as a human being. Raising a family as your priority. And they have the flexibility to be mobile, or move their home. That's their desire. And it's a two-way street. Yes, you could take them to see the grandparents. Grandparents could get up and visit. Simple.
Easier solution. Don't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, too late for Violet. With me growing up, I had 3 sets of grandparents. And they all lived in California, although 2 of the sets were very southern California, so I didn't get to see them much. Because I was, near San Francisco. And the set of grandparents that were pretty close, they were like an hour away. My parents, took me to see them fairly often. A couple times each year. And they maybe came to our place like once every 2 years. So we definitely went to theirs more. But I think my parents just also wanted to do that. My dad literally lives a few streets away from me. Why it hurts that he makes it seem inconvenient. Yeah. A Vexen 0 HP.
If I can actually get this installed before later, are you busy later? Or wait, today? No, okay, yeah.
Yes, I will be busy. Well, technically no, but I really should get a recording out today. I would like to play Monster Hunter today, because I didn't as much as I would have liked yesterday. And then today is a VR chat day.
Fair enough.
Tomorrow I will have more time. If you wanna do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. If I end up being awake at the time.
Well, if you give me a time, I can be awake at that time.
I guess it's fair. The problem is I don't know when I'm gonna be awake. I'm fucking sleeping constantly these
Okay.
days right now. I don't know. That's why I'm like, you know this is me. I know you hate it, but I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes
I hate it too.
you'll be really fucking consistent with your stream times. And it's always when it doesn't work for me. And then sometimes you'll be like, we're going live at this time. I'm like, what the fuck? Boss is live. Okay. I get to watch for
Oh,
once.
it doesn't have to be on stream. I wasn't gonna stream Blade and Soul.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just gonna play with you off stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Imagine consistent schedule. Proxy's fucking solution
Dude,
to a consistent schedule is just stream 12 hours a day. Don't need a schedule if you're just always live. Fucking
Dude,
psychopath.
that's the strat though. He's
Oh,
gaming.
God. It's insane. Drag him into it anyways, Foss. That's manipulative and unnecessary. Old people have disposable time and cash. There's no reason to make someone caring for children conform to another person's schedule and reasoning. Yeah, imagine consistent schedule. Dedge, what is the schedule? Gotta work around random PT appointments I can get. My dad's appointment schedule. I go live when and how I do. Good luck pinning me down, you filthy casual. She says she goes live, but she's actually pregnant and hasn't been live in fucking a year. I need a drink. What are we at? 3.7 plus 0.7? So 4.4? Catch me when you do, casuals. Your face is a drink? Nuh-uh.
What does that even-
I have no idea what you just said, Kyle.
I said, what does that even mean?
I don't think it means anything.
Fair enough.
By the way, my HR was 118 in 3 days. Just saw it on Kiarks. I wanted to have Kiark stream open and lurk there and collect channel points while I was live. But then I saw he has 0 encoding and his only resolution that he streams at is 720. And I was like, nope. I love you, baby, but can't do that while I'm live. You need to get a gamer sub seal. And call that drink Walkie's water. Or Steppy Sweat. Good lord,
What
no.
encoding do you use? What encoding do you use? I use processors, like, try swap into NVENC. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting it to be this much of a difference. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I actually have no idea what you're referring to.
Cairo, or not Cairo, Aiko. Oyo.
Oh, okay. Was that for the
'Cause he
Vita
wasn't
roll,
he
or-
wasn't using NVENC encoding. He had it on processor. No wonder his game's lagging so much more than it needs to.
No.
Like his performance got a lot better after the fact.
Yulin, don't drink
Immediately.
caffeine?
It was funny that he swapped midstream though. Like he just randomly like, what if I do? And then just offline.
I have no plan of starting caffeine, Prodiggity. Talking shit. Hi, Cairo.
Oh, hi, Cairo.
We were talking about you earlier.
We were. I was talking about how you made me laugh my ass off when you were in my chat the other day because I showed you the little dude on the head and you were like, I don't fucking want that. And I just, in my head, I heard you say it in your voice, just, dog, I don't fucking want that. I just hear it in my head and so I started laughing my fucking ass off. You gotta include the dog in there, you know?
And then Foss telling that story made me think of when Foss joined on us and you were high and Foss was drunk and the Cairo! I thought you hated me! Nah, dog. You're alright. Just drunk person talking to high person. Foss, that's not the same for everyone or for every game. Friend finally fixed monolag after switching back to CPU encoding.
And that's fair, but it depends on your specs and everything too and what you're stressing out. From his situation, it sounded like his CPU was struggling. potentially, and so it really just depends. It also depends on your graphics card, especially because if you have one of the more recent cards for Nvidia, they have those separate chips to them, which shouldn't really stress it out at all for swapping to it.
Mm.
It should be the most minimalistic of like performance.
Most systems are bottlenecked from CPU. This is all stuff that just goes over my head. I'm so tech illiterate that I'm just
Well,
like,
it's not
oh.
it's not a necessarily a matter of GPU strength more than it is the type of GPU.
Mm.
Because if you're using a GPU that's like AMD, well, AMD doesn't have fucking NVIDIA. I don't know why I said that.
Mhm.
If you're using like one that doesn't have the built-in encoding chip for it, then there's no point. And yeah, Monster Hunter is a very CPU-heavy game. I think I'm currently getting CPU bottlenecked with Monster Hunter. That's why I can't do certain things in it.
Mm-hmm. Were you there when we were hunting on Core Stream with Blank, and they ended up hosting a hunt, and it just fucking killed the hunt?
No, I was not.
So, Blank, when we were doing the Doshiguma hunt, the Doshagama, I hate how they say it. Blank was the last one to get the quest, so we all left ours and joined Blank. They run an Intel Core i7 4790, and they are playing Monster Hunter Wilds. And so their computer is just so throttled and struggling and just on fire that them being the host of the hunt made it so that good night Elder, when the Dashagama started running away from us, it would run 50 feet and teleport backwards 30 feet. And so it ran from the northern desert, like Area 13, the big open area with the oasis. It ran all the way to the Dashagama Den, south, near the path to the forest. It took 10 minutes. It was literally just 50 feet, teleport back. 50 feet, teleport back. 50 feet, teleport back. And it was like, we literally just like, 8 minutes in, we were literally just like, he's gonna get there eventually, right? He gets to that main plains area with the river. He walks 50 feet, teleports back to the entrance. Like the full teleport back. Walks 50 feet, teleports back. Turns left and walks a different direction. And we were just like, oh my god, dude. What is happening?
Dude, I will say, as much as I've been enjoying Wilds, the performance is fucking abysmal. I'm doing fine. I'm running everything max other than the high res texture pack, and I can stream with that too. It's crazy.
It's manageable for me. I'm on low settings. I feel really bad when people like Shockrail or Proxy are like, yeah, this is just literally fucking unplayable, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. But it's really just inexcusable. Hopefully, at least due to with previous examples, because I think World was similar. World and Rise had a lot of performance stuff too. I think maybe not Rise as much.
Rise was better, but in 4-man lobbies, it was very much constrained. World was atrocious for a month.
It should hopefully get better. The problem is they clearly rushed the game, and they knew that. They need it for their money, their fucking bottom line shit, their annual report or whatever. So it's clearly rushed, but through previous examples, the dev team does really care for the series still, and Capcom generally seems to care about their Monster Hunter series a lot more. So I imagine all the issues will get fixed. Maybe not all of them, but a majority of issues will get fixed, I'm assuming. But I don't think it should have launched in the state that it was. I'm just hoping that it ends up, getting fixed and everything.
Monster Hunter is a CPU-heavy game, at least World was. Good night, Lind. Holy shit, that CPU is old. I said this before, optimized for consoles, rushed for PC. Wait, I used a 2015 i7 and have a 2070 Ti. What do you mean, holy shit, that is so old? They mean, holy shit, that is so old. Blank. They have said their computer is just, on fire when they're playing, and it's just oh, jeez. After that hunt, we were, kind of just joking around. So, Blank never hosts again, right? Right? Good. Agreed. Look, not everyone is rich. I agree. Fucking do the pipeline. You're literally an expert at the pipeline, Farisu. Just do it more. 10 years is a huge difference in CPU performance. What's
I'm
another?
looking to upgrade my CPU now.
Here's a story I have.
Because I...
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, because I am still on AM4 motherboard, so, and they're gonna probably start running out of that. It's probably, like, they just ended production like 5 months ago for one of the chips, and there's still one for another, but it's definitely starting to get to the end of life, and so I'd rather get a big CPU upgrade for the end, because that'll last me a fucking while, because AM4 has lasted for like a fucking decade, dude.
Yeah.
AMD's like made this thing last, and a lot of people still have it. And I don't really want to upgrade my motherboard and RAM right now because I would need to do both.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get a new CPU, and that will probably last me for God knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd be able to upgrade to essentially the best thing on the market at the moment, technically, because there's a limit on how far I can upgrade, obviously, and the best one just stopped production.
Mm-hmm.
But the second best one is still in production. It's actually newer. It's just a lower clock version of the other one. It's probably leftover stuff, but yeah.
I am looking at a full overhaul because I have an Origin pre-built, and I don't really want to like cannibalize it and like take these parts and take those parts.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, the case is really small. The case is like super compact and like could fit nothing, and so I don't think it can fit new cards. And so I was looking at a 4070. I'm looking at a full motherboard, RAM, power supply, just the whole works for that. But I need to pick a case because I don't think I can use my current case for that.
Have you talked to Ching at all about that stuff?
No, that's not my go-to person.
Oh, okay. What do you mean not your go-to? That's made it sound. I know it's not what you meant, but it made it sound rude. Like, no, fuck that guy. Like, I know it's not what you meant, but I was like, man, what the fuck, yo? What do you do?
The only
He's
time I
like
talk to
everyone's
Ching,
go-to person.
they're lovely, but I literally only see them when I'm hanging around you, and that's like very rarely. I don't think I've talked to them in a year or two.
That's fair, but yeah, no, Ching's like most people's go-to tech person.
Mine is.
I trust him more than most others.
Mine is Fradel and Shinkozen. Shinkozen, his job is literally buy used stuff, refurbish it, clean it up, and get it working again. And so he's typically very tech savvy and constantly going through computer parts. So he's just good with that shit.
Ching's the same way. I know he's had a few jobs at that where he does that. He actively fixes new computers. I think the different thing with Ching is the fact that he's in some random fucking country. So like they have to make all those parts work and stuff, He's in the last remaining true monarchy in the world.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. Like he's just in random fucking place in the middle of nowhere.
And then Fradel's just tech savvy and ADHD, constantly watching videos on YouTube at like 2 times speed, just consuming information like this. So, as long as it works, it's perfectly fine. True, but you cannot expect 10-year-old CPU to perform like brand new ones. Never expecting to. Per Diggity, I need a new case because the power button literally doesn't work anymore. Biggest thing for VR and gaming in general, just get one of the X3D CPUs, preferably the 9800 X3D. Might be back in stock by the time you're doing your build. I don't know anything about that. I'll check the list Fradel gave me and mention that to him. Mention that to
I would definitely do AMD though. Don't fucking tell. Fucking tell.
I'm pretty sure it's an AMD in the list. On cards are much larger from I've seen.
That is the one thing. I was like, if you have one of those Intel elitists, just fucking Don't do that. That shit does not upgrade it. It's not a future upgradable like
Mm-hmm.
setup.
From what I've seen, even a 4070 is hard to fit in most smaller size cases. Man, I'm bad at my job. Ah. We're at 5 miles. Yay.
But
What I was going to
Doing
mention,
good.
somebody made a really big Stardew Valley mod. Specifically, it adds an entire new town and a shit ton of NPCs from Baldur's Gate 3 into Stardew Valley.
What?
So,
uh,
the 6 party members are there. I think the extra party members are there. Some of the villains are there. Only Asterion is romanceable right now, but they're planning to add that for
Fuck.
all 6 of them. I'm sitting here like, really?
Let me
You started
know
with
when Karlach's
Asterion?
romanceable.
She will be. They're planning to do all the main 6 be romanceable, so. I can get one right now. Very tempting. Still waiting for the rest of the lineup. Stardew Valley sequel was announced if you hadn't seen. I hadn't at all.
Wait, what?
This is the first time
How are
hearing
they
it.
doing a sequel to that?
I know Concerned Ape has been working on Chocolatier Hotel or whatever it is. And that's still in
That
a...
sounds delightful.
dude, what the fuck? Okay, so you can't. Actually, I think you have access to that channel, but in one of the friends' channels, someone is moving.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, first 2 boatloads done of my move, another dozen to go properly. And I'm like before I had looked at the picture, I was like, huh, boatloads. And then I see they're literally boatloads, like a small boat. I'm like, are you moving to an island? What the fuck? 'Cause it's like a little dock that their boat, like a boat is docked. I'm like, wait, that's fucking gnarly if you're moving to a fucking... That's rad as hell if you're moving to an island. That's cool as fuck.
I used to play with a guy, he was in Dream Shelter, and he lived on a submarine boat. It was like, it was kind of like not a submarine at all, but like a lot of the boat was submerged, and he lived on that, and it was just docked in a marina, and he had internet and everything.
Was
That's
it
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
that like research vessel that can like?
No, this was a domestic
Okay, you
vessel
know what
that's
I'm
just
talking
like,
about?
I don't, but this was a domestic vessel that like people could just live on.
Okay.
Well, when you're docked, you get free power, or when you don't get free power, you pay for power. You get power and internet. The docks all have like power and internet. And
Yeah,
stuff, I believe.
yeah.
When you're docked at them,
It was literally just his family was like, you know, a boat's cheaper than a house. Let's do this. You mean the clearly not Stardew? I want Haunted Chocolatier so bad. It's not really a sequel, but it's the team's next game. People are calling it the sequel and everything I read. It's not a sequel, but yes. I learned about that like a year or 2 ago. It's been wishlisted since then, and I never see progress on it, so I'm just like, when it comes out, it comes out. We all live on a yellow submarine. We've been knowing about that for a few years now. Yeah, I got way into Stardew Valley probably 3 years ago. I just started seeing articles. I wonder if there's new stuff coming out about it. I was going to do a Stardew Valley run with Koyo and a few others like 3 years ago. And I kind of have a problem with games where if I don't understand all the systems, I get really frustrated. So I was like, I'll go in and play Stardew Valley on my own, learn how to do stuff, then I can accommodate, what others are not doing. And I can, kind of fill the gaps and just, I won't get frustrated because I won't understand stuff. I went so hard on it for a month. I literally just put in like 200 hours. And that's not too much over a month, but for all the other stuff I was doing, that was a lot of time. People kept asking me, so who's your girlfriend? And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, you're playing Stardew Valley. Anytime a guy starts, playing Stardew Valley a shit ton, it's because there's a new girl. And I was just like, I'm playing this alone. And they were just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I got like 200 hours into it, and I was like, okay, guys, I think I went too hard. I saw too much of the story. I got to Ginger Island, and I've stopped there. I'm not going further than that. But, you know, I feel competent at the game now. And the group chat with, like, 4 other people that I'm planning to play with all just go, what the fuck is Ginger Island? And I'm like, oh, no. Oopsie. I've just started seeing articles on it. I think it was announced back in 2021. But they took a couple breaks making it to add Stardew updates.
Okay. I'm gonna head out for now. I'll probably go play Monster Hunter. I don't know if you plan on playing Monster Hunter later today when you wake up.
I would like
join
to,
you if
but...
you do if you're free.
Okay. I really need to get a Minecraft video. I've been, like, ready to record this one for, like, 3 days, and I keep just be like, waking up being like, yay, Monster Hunter!
When you're done with that, assuming you end up playing after you're done recording the video, let me know, and
Okay.
I'll be willing to join you, probably, if I'm up.
Okay.
But yes. Alright.
Have fun.
Bye-bye! Yeah.
I thought it was just Harvest Moon with dungeon crawling originally. I didn't know about the dating sim aspect until a year later about it. I mean, so it takes heavy inspiration from Harvest Moon, right? But it's just there's so much to it that's like, holy shit, how is there this much game in this thing? Hi, Dore. It is a game that just, like, it has so much more depth than you think it does. Because it's very restrictive at first. At first, it's like you make your character, you cut down some trees, you clear some bushes, you till the dirt, plant the seeds, water them. That's the game. And then you find out that that's literally not even 1%, and there's so much, and it's just like, holy cow. They just kept adding stuff they thought was cool. And unfortunately, they did such a good job that now Steam has a fucking plague of Stardew Valley farm sim ripoffs. And, like, every time we see game trailers, we're gonna see at least 3 games that are just comfy farming simulator. And it's like, cool, why wouldn't I just play Stardew Valley? And, like, none of these games really have an answer for that. They're literally just trying to make more, cozy farm simulator. But, like, with this type of game, you really need to, like, differentiate it from the existing stuff that's extremely replayable. Then there's Nintendo Directs, which is 90% farming games. I love life sim games. I grew up on Harvest Moon on SNES. Like the simulator games that are rampant on Steam from last year. Yeah. Hi. We are closing in on the end. We're at 5.3. It's, no, I remember seeing, like, you know, a lot of farming sim games. It's just like, who cares? I don't care about this. And then I saw somebody comment on it. Somebody's like, Stardew Valley. One of my most hated games of all time. And I was like, what? How do you hate Stardew Valley? And they're like, I've never played it. I don't have anything against it. I'll tell you one thing. This game came out, and then 500 games trying to beat it came out, and it was like, oh, yeah. Fixing interpersonal relationships in town, unlocking block paths and locations, appeasing the nature spirits, making your farm successful, your den grandfather's ghost proud, find a life partner. So much to do in a game the original maker doesn't like. Wait, hold on, what? The original maker doesn't like it? I want to see that. You gotta fucking source that. I was looking for a new life sim game to play. Kinsey is probably my favorite one. I've heard, Sun Harvest? Ants has spoken very positively of that one. And so, like, if I ever get into another, farming sim game, that's the one I want to try. I've only heard good things about it. I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting what the exact name is. Sunhaven, that's it. Sunhaven. I always want to say Harvest. I'm like, I don't think it has Harvest in the name, though, actually. I've heard a lot of good things about Sunhaven. I've seen a few gimmicky ones. Lightyear Frontier. Lightyear Frontier looks like super basic, like generic farming sim, but you're in a mech the whole time, so at least it has that angle of, oh, you have this cool mech angle, that's neat. Sunhaven is really good. I enjoy the world of that game. What are we at? 5.4? I think we go around this fort. We go to the portal. I think, like, just to the right of this tree. I'm not a fan of life sim games, so I could never recommend one. In recent years, Prodiggity, MMOs have fallen off more and more, and they have absolutely been filled by crafting survival games and life sim games. And so the people that really like MMOs, me, they're just finding their place in these games and loving them. Because it appeases a lot of the same itches that these players have. They're allowed to play with them in that they have, you know, a huge list of things to accomplish in the game. And they can just pick away at them one by one. And they're obviously way fucking easier to make than a whole ass MMO.
No one will ever recommend someone starting off in game dev to make an MMO.
Right? I just see the conversation. Hey guys, you know, I'm having trouble deciding what my first game should be. What should I make? And somebody going, make an MMO. And just the rest of the room going, dude, what is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, I meant to bring this up while you were still awake last night, but did you watch the video of the Core Keeper update?
Yes! I talked about it.
I'm so mad.
It pissed me off so much, because that was what we were complaining about the whole time, was bags and inventory, and dude, when he walks into the middle of 10 chests, hits the button, and stuff flies out of him into all the chests, I was like, fuck you. Fuck you for this.
That's why I was streaming when I posted that.
I literally was just like, this is so unfair. How dare they? We just finished a run.
I knew that was going to happen, though. It's like, as soon as you finish a playthrough, here's a quality of life update.
You literally did comment on it. You literally said, they're going to add this into the game as soon as we finish. Insert that one guy trying to make the MO for his first game bragging about how large it is. I heard his name, but I think Logan Paul was bragging about him. There's a game that's been in the works called Quinfall that they're bragging about how big their game is. Oh, loud. Oh, way too dank. I'm wanting to see the distance before I stop. 4.8? Okay. Give you guys the Zelda music back. I need you to move, Kyle. I'm fucking tired. What did I just say? 4.8? That makes it 5.5? Alright, you guys...
Electrical issues earlier?
Huh?
Electrical issues earlier?
I think I hit the button. It wasn't electricity, but I just hit a button on the treadmill that stopped it, and it resets all the numbers, which is like, man.
Lovely.
Yeah. Technically, it doesn't matter what treadmill I'm on. I can do that on any of them. It's just sucks when it happens.
Some easier than others.
Yeah. It was the first time I've done that on this treadmill. There's been a few times on this treadmill where I pause it to like do something with the video, and then I come back to it and I'm like, ah, that resets the distance, fuck. And so I always have to keep it running when I like step off of it, which feels like I'm fucking cheating, but avatars, PJs. Oh, that can come off. Okay. Did you pull the safety cable? Oh boy, you and niggles. No, I didn't pull the safety cable. It just had a button on it that was like 3.6 and it just stopped it. And it reset everything and it was like, why? But whatever. Avatar's fixed. Tracker's fixed. I need to fix the title, which was 5.5 miles. And then I need to fix the lurking streams. 5.5 miles. Now we rest. Done. We close Northern Barrens. And I open this. I think 2 of the streams I was lurking in. Nope, only one of them. Okay. Oh boy, you and ankles, ankling. I almost like just put my foot up like this so that you could like look at the ankles better, and then I realized, hold on, that might show something that I don't want you all to see. Oopsie, haha. World. Batting. Where are we going today? Bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Ooh, I know where. I haven't been to Moonlit Wanderings in a while. Portal. Ankleland? Oh god. Taxes at 162K. That's so tragic because you guys are gonna make that hit Monday, unless you pay it today. Unless you guys get 7,000 more to keep it on a weekend. That'll be on a weekday. I'll moonlight your wanderings, Zealand. Oi, oi. Good job, thank you. Turn that off. And then we have Senril here, so I need to turn callers off in general.
You know
it. Who was it that I said one time? I think it was Makai. I think it was like, we've got Makai here, so we gotta turn callers off. And he was like, fucking what? Ugh. I feel like that music's a little loud. It was. I had it up at 55 for the Legend of Zelda World. I'm like missing the couch. We're gonna be. What is this lump here? Right here.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Ah. No, there's just this lump in the fucking couch.
Yeah, pillow.
What? Octomage, you did it twice. You did it twice. I thought you were switching up to do it at the beginning. Thank you. Did I go through all my notes? I did not. There were 3 things I didn't talk about. Baldur's Gate released the second video. Was just celebrating the planking. I see. Baldur's Gate released their second video for their class update. They showed a teaser for Oath of the Crime Paladin, which I guess is like super lawful good paladin and just like it's not so much good and evil, but so much like following the law paladin. They have a lot of protection stuff they can do though. I'm gonna sneeze. Gah. The Arcane Archer Fighter, so it's going to be a fighter build that specializes in bows. And they're going to be able to do stuff like, you shoot an arrow. If it misses, no it fucking doesn't, and it just zips around and like hits them in the back. Drunken Master Monk, and then Swarmkeeper Ranger. Swarmkeeper Ranger actually seems kind of fucking cool to me. They can have like a swarm of bees, a swarm of jellyfish, or a swarm of moths, I think, that just like add a lot of extra effects or things, and they could just teleport around. That shit looks cool. Of the new classes coming out, the Swarmkeeper Ranger stuff is the most interesting to me. Gene Hackman died recently, and it's been somewhat controversial because when he died, he was found dead in his home. His wife was found dead in the home, and their dog was found dead in the home. So just all 3 of them were just dead at home. And it was like, that's really suspicious. Were they murdered? And police were like, hey, we don't suspect any foul play, but we're going to do an investigating before saying initially. Also, no, it was not carbon monoxide. And so, you know, everybody dying in a home, carbon monoxide makes sense. They released it recently. So it wasn't all at once, which, you know, the stories kind of made it seem like. But basically, his wife had contracted hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, which is basically you get this from mouse droppings. I don't know how she had touched mouse droppings, but she basically died from this virus she got from, I assume, you know, dealing with a mouse infestation in the house. Gene Hackman himself had Alzheimer's, and so without her to take care of him, he also passed away. And then obviously the dog, without her to take care of the dog passed away.
Holy shit.
And so it was just, she was kind of just holding the house together, and when she died, the dog and Gene also went. So very tragic.
That's...
Yeah, Gene Hackman led a pretty successful acting career. He's one of those people that, like, I don't recognize the name, but then you show me some of the pictures pictures of roles he's done. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen that guy around a lot. And then on a less serious note, although somewhat serious, getting taken out by mouse shit, tragic. Yeah. We have photographic evidence of the first time humpback whales mating. So obviously humpback whales have been mating, but this is the first time we have got photographic evidence of it. This is like, it's just, we have been unable to get any like evidence or proof of this occurring, although we obviously know it does. Caveat though, it wasn't a male and female humpback whale. It was 2 males. And so these two whales start having the sex, and the researchers like, oh my god, they're doing it, get in the water and photograph this. This has literally never been photographed before. They start taking pictures, you know, they record the whole thing, and they're like, we did it. The first time humpback whales have been recorded having sex. We got it with a male and a... That's another male. Hang on. Humpback whales are endangered, so this is big. Yeah, pervs. It's, I don't know, and I don't think they know if this is an issue of they're endangered and there's so few of them that they were just wildly horny and they were just like, humpback whale! And this is somewhat rare occurrence for them, and, you know, if their numbers were better, this wouldn't be happening. But the humpback whales have been photographed having the gay sex. You know, ever think how we managed to artificially inseminate a whale? Or how we obtain those fluids? I hadn't, but now that I am thinking of it, I'm just like, yeah, I can see the process. That's, yeah.
Well, first of all, do we even do any artificial insemination?
I'm certain that they've tried with whales before. I imagine a crane is involved. They were hunted a lot, but the population is on the rise now.
Oh, fucking what?
That's work to stop someone's anxiety attack twice. It's fun to watch the gears turn. I'm willing to bet a crane is involved. Like, they don't keep them in the water for that, right? Surely they get them up. Oh, boy. Are we doing this?
I don't think you can get them out of the water. If you get them out of the water, they deflate and die.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because they can't support their own body weight.
Okay. I was so comfy.
You're looking it up, not me.
No, I'm dealing with something else now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at the chat.
Oh, not again.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah.
God damn it.
All right. Where was the alert box? I think I do that, and I can stop the noise. It hasn't happened in so long that I forget exactly what the, like, precautions to take are. Oh well. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's, do you not have Serivot? No, it's something that I've been meaning to get, but I've just been putting it off. I haven't needed it in like a year. Bot raid? Yeah, it's just, how many was that? 39, 35, somewhere around there. We're doing it after nap. I'm forcing you to. I'll do it. Maybe not today, but I'll do it soon. I have stuff to do today is the problem. But yeah. That was the notes. Baldur's Gate classes. Gene Hackman death release. First photo evidence of humpback whales mating. Civ 7 finally closed the game. I was playing a Civ that at the end, I could just buy wonders. And so I was literally just unlocking wonders, and it was just like, alright, fucking pay 7,000 for this, plop it down, and just throwing all the wonders down like that. Baldur's Gate 3 Village mod for Stardew Valley. Severus Snape casting in Harry Potter HBO series is controversial. And then, if Miley Cyrus comments will get married, hope it goes better for you two than it did for me, ring skull heart. Elin, would it hurt your ego if I topped you? Or would you laugh at the attempt? Most likely I'm laughing at the attempt. But if you topped me, I would just want that. That's just what I want. Would it hurt my ego? What? Why would you even think that's, like, one of the possibilities that could happen. Huh? Laugh at the attempt? I don't think I'd laugh at the attempt. You know, people try stuff during sexy times, and sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it doesn't, and you tried. You know, it's a very much leaving your comfort zone when you do stuff like that, right? And so, I don't know. I can't imagine. Unless you do something absolutely humorous, right? Unless you start singing like, now I'm in your ass, yeah, I'm bugging it, oh yeah. Unless you like pull that out, I'm not gonna laugh. I sent you the video on how Concerned Ape made his game. How much he hated it. Okay. Wasn't it just with RPG Maker? Prodiggity, do you remember that video, by the way? Do you remember the now I'm in your ass, yeah? Oh god, please no! Prodiggity and I used to go to a website called eFucked now and then, which was basically like porn bloopers. And there was this guy who, he really wanted to be a metal band singer. He really wanted to be like a rock star. And it wasn't working. But he was getting work as a porn star. And so he was trying to advertise his like band and his like singing skills in the porns he was working on. And so he would just start singing, and he would be singing stuff like, now I'm in your ass, yeah, I'm fucking it, oh yeah. And like the girls that he would be with would just start cackling, because it's like, who does this? Who just sings that? The wine enema still makes me laugh like crazy. The porns. The porns. I'm not super tired. I actually slept a lot yesterday. I feel like I've seen
go to
that guy.
bed
I did.
early-ish.
I did, and I didn't wake up super early. I woke up at like 6 a.m. Or like, for how early I went to sleep, I thought I'd wake up at like 4. Stop, get out now. I also remember that one. That one I try not to remember. I have one thing in my notes of the electrician coming Tuesday. And that's just so that I don't forget that. Who all is even live today? There's many people live. There's 2 in particular that I'm looking at that are like, that'd be a good raid. Today, we're gonna nap. We're going to record Windswept Hills. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get out of VR. Then I would like to play Monster Hunter. And then tonight's VR chat night. I thought I was gonna hang out with Core. Excuse me. And then I'd be joining on people and playing a lot of games. God, okay. Well, there were 2 good targets to raid. Now there's only 1. Hi, Kiark. I hope Counter-Strike was fun. I was literally considering raiding you. But it's good to see you. Thank you. Kiark hug, icy wavies. Oh yeah, I just remember what I wanted to say. Good job today, Kiark. Good job. Beat you to it? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Nap. Windswept Hills. Monhun. Games. I thought I was going to join on Core last night and then play a bunch of games. And I kind of just fell the fuck asleep. Steppies. What is that coming from? Oh my goodness. I don't know how much Yuki and Violet have done with the snow plains? I know they built the tree. When you least expect it. Oh, Violet, you're here. I haven't left a sign for the ship, but just out of the cove. I want the front of the ship pointing outward. So if you're walking down the path and you get to where the ship is, the front will be on your right, the back will be on your left. I have the second tree in the cabin done. Okay. Well, so you understand with the cabin, it's not just one singular cabin, right? The cabin is going to be like a village. And I can make the ship on my map and have Yuki oriented it when it's pasted. The cabin, I want like a village of that theme. Which I don't care if that's one building just pasted over and over. Okay. They make about 8 or 10 of them then. Don't make them too wildly different. You know, copy paste them and then like, you know, make little changes here and there. But the village is it's going to be a village. Hi, Yuki. We were just talking about Minecraft and the snow plains. Aye. Yeah, I was saying I don't know how much you two have done on the snow plains. I know you've worked on it for 2 days so far. But I think the only thing I've really seen is the first tree that was done. And then anytime I get out of VR, I find myself doing like 10 minutes of path correction. I'm like, I'm gonna be here all day. I gotta stop. Small terraforming and a lantern to not forget it. Oh yeah, you did the lantern, and I really like that. And when I pasted the tree, What? I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, and I want to fucking remove these bots before I forget them. And the bridges are made, but have no lights. ATM. Did you remove the lights from them already? Hi, Shion. Hi, Ewan. Yeah, I saw the bridge. Yes. Okay. Cool. How are you? I'm good. We did 5.5 miles. I feel like I'm getting too long of a break. I feel like going a week with no incline is gonna fuck me, and we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna get a day of incline, and I'm gonna be fucking destroyed by it. But we can't do incline until the electrician comes on Tuesday, and I can start using the main treadmill again. What? I feel like that's a good stopping point. I feel like today's been short, but you know what? A short and sweet stream isn't that bad now and then. Oh wait, actually. We're 5K short on taxes. If you haven't paid taxes, it's kind of nice when beach days are on weekends. So if 3 people haven't paid taxes, now is the time to do that, to make a beach day happen tomorrow, because they're nicer on...
Ding, ding, ding.
Alright, 100%. I thought it was... Can't donate. I thought it was like 5K short, but maybe I was just reading it wrong. We've got it tomorrow. Beach day tomorrow. I can't donate. This seems illegal. I got you. Hi, love. How is it illegal? How is it illegal, huh? Just asking for people to pay their taxes? Posture and stretch. Okay. We're gonna go to Wolfie. Wolfie is playing Helldivers with Media and... I don't know who else. I don't know who that is. Yuki, who is that? Who are they playing Helldivers with? Adwalker? Okay. They were playing 2 Point Museum earlier. I gotta find a spot for the camera. I know a spot. Behavior. Anchor. World. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Wolfie. Thank you, Logitech. Hi, Zuby. We're on our way out. We're going to another streamer you like, though. Flash raid. 1. I spelled that right. I am already there. I know. I was kind of talking to you there this morning. Bye, Uleap. Bye, Cairo. I'll see you later tonight. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.5 miles. We did a lot of BDO and Guild Wars. I don't think we did a single WoW video. Oh, hi, Joe. Bye. Joe, get on for nap. Get on right now. It's nap time. Thanks for the stream. Bye, bye, bye. I'm trying to think if there's anything specific I'm doing. Just Monster Hunter. I love you. Bye.